nigga
He
funny.
hate white
as
people,
shit.
and I don't get down with that. It's not really my thing.
The nigga funny as shit.
Kirk
I just
is
look at it
gone.
for comedy though.
Yeah.
I know the nigga wrong. That nigga said, but he said some real shit. And niggas ain't gonna agree with that shit.
What's that?
He was like, we gotta take back the community and get these young boys on board. You know, the young boys that just be killing for no reason.
Yeah, who not gonna agree with that? But he don't
But
have
he
it.
said,
He'll go hard left on your
listen,
ass.
He said, if they don't get on board, we gotta kill them all. Kill the kids.
Damn.
What? He said, get rid of all of them.
Oh fuck no.
And in my mind, it makes sense because it's like that
So-
cancer got
You
to
know
go.
what?
So you gonna kill this nigga's?
I like that thought. I don't agree with it, but I like it.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
I'm gonna
crazy.
tell you why I like it. You can make a thesis out of it.
That's
I'm about to
like
make
that's
a-
like
But
throwing
we in.
everybody away.
And
We
back.
up in here.
Oh, all right, let's
We
go.
back.
Yep.
With different perspectives of life, many might not think about.
Perspectives.
But we do this and we bring this to encourage growth and promote culture.
For sure.
Nobody
So
does
we
it better.
back. It's your boy Zoe.
Jizzle.
Jigaboo.
Man, I'm so poor I can't even pay attention.
That's Deuce.
And we are.
That's him.
Hey debaters.
I hate debates.
They hate the betas.
All right, let's get to
Baby.
this.
Another episode, man.
Let's get to this, man. First order of business, as usual.
Clear the air.
Anybody?
My
I don't
words
even
is my words.
remember anything I said that was bad last week. So, no, I don't have to clear the air about nothing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Spotlight.
Jigs, thank you got to clear the air?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
no,
Let's see
no.
inspirational
Thought.
spotlight. Anybody got anybody?
Anybody got it?
Nah, I ain't got it.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say, I got it. If nobody got it.
Why you look at me, dog?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was about to say, is the nigga alive?
Nope, nigga dead.
Oh, my. Go ahead, Jizzle.
My
So
dog
we-
Whitey, man. I miss you. All right. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Whitey.
And
Yeah,
rest
I
in
did
peace,
it.
like
Rest
young
in
homie
peace, man.
knows.
Yeah, for sure.
If it was up to this dude, you had to go.
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, Jizzle.
That was just an inside joke.
The inspirational spotlight I got is my man.
Nigga, I'm leaving that in. You know that, right?
That's hey, yeah.
I'm talking about the first. All right, go ahead.
That's
Go ahead,
cool.
Jizzle.
The person I got for
Oh, you
this
talking
week,
about? Oh
right?
shit. Oh yeah.
The person I got for this week, right, is my man Kenny Man, right? He shouted us out. That's the one that put Deuce on the map on his Instagram, whatever.
He ain't put me
Okay.
on the
Yeah.
map.
Well, he put you out there on the map,
Yeah.
All right,
but
All he did was share what we shared.
Yeah,
he
shared
said,
it, he
I mean,
shared
what else
He
could you
still
ask for?
shared it.
You
He
know what I'm
shared
saying?
Nah, I mean, you said he put him out there. We put him out there.
Yeah,
And he
true,
just-
true. But my man, he's a
Yeah.
good man, right? He's a family man. He's a God-fearing man. He's a one of the people that like you meet somebody that like nah, a job is not for you. Like he's an entrepreneur of entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah.
And I really respect what he does, whatever. He's a singer, he's an artist, whatever, and he's really doing his thing. So I want to salute you, brother.
Shout out to Kenny, man.
Kenny
Shout
man.
out to
Kenny
Kenny, man.
Kenny that sway.
I seen one of his videos back in the day where he, the white woman came up to him and
Oh yeah.
he just stopped, kept singing in her face.
Yeah,
that
he
shit
one of
was
the
so
funniest.
hilarious.
Yeah, he
man.
one of the funniest people
But
I
he
know.
can sing
man.
like a motherfucker. Y'all ain't
Yeah.
see that video?
Nah, you see.
I don't remember. I seen a couple of his videos though.
Yeah, he funny. He's funny.
my
Yeah,
shit.
shout out to
was
Kenny Man.
hilarious, man.
Love you, bro. All right, let's keep it going.
All right, we could get to these theses.
Oh shit.
The seaside.
These theses.
You going
I
first?
want to go first.
You
But I
wanna go
want to tell
first?
y'all something I did this past
All right, that's a bad.
in betwixt.
All right, so let's do
Past
this. So,
episodes.
hold up. So
You
you
know
saying
what
you
I'm
want to say your thesis first, or you want to go first?
You gonna
I
go
want to
first?
do. I want to do both.
All right, well let's do this. Don't even share your thesis until it's time to go there.
All right.
So just go ahead, go first.
Fuck.
Oh, what y'all talking about?
What I threw a fork in your plans? Or
I
something?
feel an
Who got
off
a
guard
penny?
coming.
I don't
I feel an off guard coming.
Who got a penny?
I got Penny right here.
Go ahead, fuck it, do it. Nah, that's you.
Nah,
Nigga, you said you
wanna
going
go
first.
first.
The fuck? I
All right,
wanted to
let me-
share my thesis and then we, yay.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my whatever. It don't matter to me.
Spin.
Do you need to share it? I mean, we can share it, man.
Oh, so
Yeah.
y'all
If that's what you planned on, I don't want to throw a fork
Nah,
in
it
your-
wasn't no plan.
No, I'm not sharing my thesis. I was
I'm
just
talking
telling
about
y'all.
Deuce.
Oh, all right. Well,
If it's a must that you share it.
Nah, all right. When ending a relationship, friendship, or marriage, etc., we do not need closure.
etc.
Who is we?
No
we
one.
go. We get
You
out.
should-
We get
you
out.
should
You saying
hit
no
that
one?
with-
Oh,
Damn,
man.
nigga, you should have left that. That should have just been a surprise jump.
Yeah, but fuck it.
All right, go ahead, Jigs.
Hey,
Just
y'all
start it
niggas
off.
thinking about
Let's
some
go ahead and
shit.
start it off, Jigs. You go second then, since you already said it.
All right.
Okay, so
What's your
What
thesis?
you doing? Yeah.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
all right, yeah.
Yes.
My thesis is.
Oh, Tails, he lost.
how you treat me is more important than what you do for me.
All right,
Okay.
Treat
You
you
gotta
or
hesitate.
people in
let's
general.
go. Hit the spin.
Okay, my bad.
Tails, I'm gonna keep it running. I can't go against it.
Hey,
Fuck you.
That
Say,
was,
nah.
a short, that's a short ass spin.
Nah, that joint ain't spent good, but fuck it.
that's heads twice. All right, let's break it down. Go ahead.
Repeat your original thesis.
And then how you gonna go against it?
Yeah.
Repeat my original thesis.
Yeah.
What you do for me is not as important as how you treat me.
All right.
Now this is pertaining to I'm gonna apply it to friendship. Right? I'm gonna make it race. Fuck it. All right, so say I got white friend, Asian friend, and you
Just
got
know
black
you
friend.
lost. That's what we remind y'all like y'all reminded me.
Oh, so I'm just gonna switch it then. All right.
Yeah.
What you do for me is more important than how you treat me.
All right, let's rock.
All right, so
You still going to race?
I'm gonna go to race. How you being willing to stand up for me is more important than you being nice to me. You being cordial to me,
This shit here.
or us just having, just a cordial friendship at all, like cordial interactions. What you are willing to do for me shows me more about your character than you being nice to me. And it's all about being willing to sacrifice sometime. Just being willing to put some skin in the game. Even though you don't have to, but that's what means the most when you don't have to and you still act. So I'm gonna apply it to, again, race. You got a friend who's being mistreated, right? He's being mistreated by another friend that you have, but this other friend that you have, let's say, is your same ethnic group, right? He has more power than your other friend, regardless of what race this person is. These two people could be black and they could be mistreating a white person, or these two people could be white and mistreating a black person.
In what regards do you mean more power? Like
More power. They hold weight over the other person, meaning like could be a
talking about
boss.
to you?
It could be a
Oh,
boss. It could be the police towards somebody who is not a policeman. You know what I'm saying? Like you two work with each other. You're above your friend, or you're just more friends with the boss than he is. You see him being mistreated, and instead of stepping in and, just letting it know, like, look,
so what happened?
this not right. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, all right.
Talking about you had an experience this week. That's what you talking about.
No, I thought he was just trying to interrupt me.
All right, let me
But,
chime in.
Because you said he wanted to tell us something.
But he
I
lost
thought
though. So he
No,
probably-
that wasn't what it was, though.
No.
Y'all just told me go into the thesis.
Can I chime in? All right, so when you said, well, I agree with your spin. It's more important to do for me than how you treat me, because you could treat me great. That shit will never be enough for me. Like what
Damn.
you do for me, like mental stimulation, words of affirmations. You could plan out a date, like just spend time doing something I like to do.
Ain't that something how they treat you, though?
No, that's doing
what I was about
something.
to say.
That's more how they treat you.
They're both almost the same. But go
No, I was about to
ahead.
say. I
Almost
think
the
you
same way how you treat
It's
me.
hard to.
Yeah, they
What
both
you
go.
mean?
They go together. But go ahead.
Planning out dates is not how you treat me. You could treat me like shit. And
Nigga, they
like,
can plan a date or some shit you don't like. But they planned the
what the
date.
fuck did I just say?
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going.
But yeah, I said spend time doing something I like doing. That's doing something for me, not yourself or gaining anything. That's not how you treat me. It's just you doing something for me. Treating me, you could treat me like, yeah,
All right, so let me ask you this: if they take you out on dates and make you feel good about yourself, how are they treating you?
What you mean? It depends.
Good? Would you say they're treating you good, or would you say they're treating you bad?
It depends.
Would it depend on
what?
What?
If
It
you like
depends
the
on the how genuine it is. The date is. Because
What make a date genuine?
You liked.
you could be like,
the date.
all
backing
right,
yourself in the
you
corner.
want to go to Audubon? Damn, here you go. That's fucked up. They treat me bad, but they like,
So are you happy now?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They planning this date for me.
I'm talking about they treated you good.
They treated me good.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
That's not enough though.
All right, so
All right. Say you come home. You know what I'm saying? And she.
I think I get what Jiggz is saying.
I
It's
hate
probably just
fucking
worded
losing.
wrong. I don't care if we cool.
No, it's not.
That's because you can't say when you're doing something for me, that's treating me a certain way. That's why you can't. It's hard to separate the two. Regardless, if
I had
it's
to go
bad
against my
treatment,
spin,
good
so.
treatment, either way,
This is the way it
So
turns.
what you really
nah,
believe?
It's not either way.
either
Nah,
side
I
of
gotta
it
let
though.
y'all go at it before I go into
Either side of it though is still a treatment.
exactly.
That's so you guys show me how it's not.
I mean, technically, but
You want me to give
you know
my
the
full
fuck he
example
talking
then?
about.
The real one?
Hold up, go ahead,
You want me
finish
to give you the
finish your spill, Deuce.
Nah, I'm finished. Go ahead, Jig.
All right, so give you the real one.
Yeah, go. Give
All
me
right, so
Nah, I go.
all right, go ahead.
I don't. Well, nah. Go ahead, finish your spill. We gonna.
Yeah,
go
I'm
into
gonna
it.
Let me
let
get the
him-
real
I wanna-
deal.
I wanna
All
play
All
right,
into
right,
it.
I'm going. I was true to the spin. My first.
Y'all don't gotta explain that,
Tell
man.
that
Let's
nigga
go.
again, man.
All right, so again, my thesis was what you do for me is not as important as how you treat me. Right? The reason I say that is because I can understand someone who doesn't feel the need to risk all that they have for something that I have. Everything I do and everything I go through is not your battle. And I can understand that because you are my friend, right? Us being friends or us just being cordial, it doesn't mean that you should sacrifice anything for me. I don't expect that from you.
You still talking about the workplace? Or you talking about in general?
That was in general, but I'll go into the workplace. I'll go into the
I wanna make sure I
workplace or into any facet of life. Let's say I lose my money or I go on hard times, right? I don't really know your situation. I don't know what you're going through. I can't say, well, he should have been willing to give to me when I needed him. I don't know what he has. I don't know what he has. Why should I expect that from him and say that he's less of a friend or less or what he does for me is more important than how he treats me in that moment? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what he has. I don't know if he's willing to risk anything else. Like say I get into it or my boss is talking to me and he's right there and I'm being mistreated. I shouldn't expect him to risk his job. Yes, I will. It would be appreciated. It would be appreciated, yes. But I can't say it's more important than how he would treat me.
I thought that was your
Because
thesis, though. That what you do for me is more important than how you treat me.
No, that was the
He
flip.
said
was
it's
the
not
flip.
more
Oh.
important.
That was the flip.
Oh, all right.
So my point of saying that was
Yeah, I'm confused now. What's your thesis? Because you just threw me
Come
off.
on, man. He
my
said it.
thesis was how you treat me is more important than what you do for me. What you do for me is out the kindness of your heart and what you feel you should do and what you are moved to do. All right? I can't tell you what's more important because it's on you to do it. It's not for me to ask and demand that from you. So if I do come to you and ask you something, I'm not going to fault you for saying no. I'm not going to fault you if you feel as though you can't do it or you're not in the right headspace to do it. Cool. Because more than likely, I should have had it handled already anyway. Because that's on me. But it would be appreciated if you could help or if somebody could do for me. But I'm not going to require that. And I don't feel as though what you do for me is more important than how you treat me because motherfuckers do all they can for you and treat you like shit. Men do it to women all the time. Spend money on them. Beat them every now and then. Talk shit to them. Not value them as much, but just spend money on them.
All the time. You make
Give
it
'em what
seem
they
like
want.
that's what's happening out
No,
here.
I'm
like,
not saying it's 100% of the time, but that's a common thing that women go through when they have men that are I'm not gonna say it's a common trait within men.
I'm about
but
to say.
it's a common thing when they are when it's,
Amongst
when
the
it's men
abused.
that they stay with. You know what I'm saying? Like say it's a woman who is submissive and they are dependent on their man. Sometimes, or you know what I'm saying, they get they get mistreated. Like you see these so-called what you call that, Me Too's, right? People are reporting that they are being beaten. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, sometimes I'm sure that it is true. But
I think the Me Too
I'm
movement
saying
is the rape shit.
Yeah, that's a little different.
so
Sexual
you
harassment,
saying
all that.
you've been getting
Sexual abuse.
beat is not the same thing?
I don't think that's
Nah.
the Me
So
Too movement.
Me Too is only rape.
Nah,
And
it's
sexual
probably in there,
abuse
but I
and
think
all
it's
that.
more. Yeah, it's more on the
sexual
abuse.
related.
So it's
at
not
home.
domestic either.
I mean, it could be,
Nah.
but
Abuse, sexual abuse is.
from what
No,
I've seen,
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
No,
they
it's
being raped.
not.
I'm saying
Like
they just
something
being beat.
between husband and wife. Nah, that's not no Me Too stuff.
Okay, cool. It's not Me Too, but not even husband and wife.
Even boyfriend and girlfriend.
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, that's not Me Too stuff. Me Too stuff is more so directed towards like
Someone you had a friendship
inappropriate
with.
stuff,
Yeah.
like workplace stuff
Yeah.
or just being out.
So you don't feel
Like-
Dave was a victim of Me Too?
Nah,
Or,
by
being,
who?
or
you said who?
by a community that just feels as though he's violating them.
I don't want to give the
Dave-
wrong
Dave didn't get Me
information
Too.
out.
Yeah, you talking about
But I
cancel
think
culture.
the Me Too movement is
Cancel
like,
culture.
what
Okay,
he's talking
okay,
about.
okay. You're right.
Nah, Me Too
My
was
bad.
deeper than cancel culture.
No,
Cancel-
that's what
Nah,
he's talking about.
he
though.
talking-
No, I was
you
talking
talking-
about
Yeah,
Dave
he's-
and what he was going through.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, all right, there's a lot of different terms for being accused of wrong, right?
yeah.
Somebody
My bad.
that doesn't agree with what you.
But my point was, a lot of times and a lot of the things you see, what we were talking about, a woman reporting that they've been being beaten, it was in a relationship where the husband was either a athlete of some sort or maybe not even an athlete. I think I heard something about Johnny Depp getting into it when his wife accused him of beating her or being, just a violent person, whether it was, I don't know, verbal or physical. And I'm not sure if he beat that or not, but that was a story. So I'm sure he was the breadwinner in his home. A lot of these NFL players are breadwinners in their home. So you give to your wife, you are the person who gives, is what I'm saying. And some men mistreat their wives, but they give to them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They do for them. They also do wrong to them, but they do good for them. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
The way they do
they're
it is
doing
wrong,
good
though.
for them in their eyes, though.
Yeah, in their eyes. That's
I'm
what
sure the woman appreciates it.
Nah, but they're using that as a weapon.
I'm saying,
And I don't wanna say that,
only
like-
in that motive, because there are men who treat and give to their woman, but don't treat them bad.
but get what though?
Yeah, but like
So, huh?
But get what? Like I said, the mental
Lifestyle, is what
I mean,
you're saying.
stimulation is different than giving gifts.
See, I understand that, but that's not my point. I'm just talking about.
I'm just saying, give what though?
I'm just talking about
Lifestyle.
me
Oh,
saying
you saying, I
that
got you.
what you do for me is more important than how you treat me. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because somebody can give to me and treat me like shit. That's my point.
And somebody can treat you greatly and not give you anything
But-
as far as
And I'm fine with that.
I
am a man though, so it might
quality
be different.
time. Hold up, quality time. If they treat you good but don't give you no quality time, you good with that?
What do you mean? That
Quality time.
Treating somebody good is doing for them, though.
yeah.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
I'm saying, what if somebody treats you good but don't give you quality
you don't
time?
have friends that don't do anything for you. They just your friend, and you enjoy and feel as though that is a strong friend, though they've never done anything for you.
What's the definition of a friend?
Yeah. So, and I'm very careful with that. But that is doing something for me. Like having somebody that I could just joke around with, kick the bubble with, that's doing something for me. I might not be expecting you. I'm not expecting you to do anything because I don't even believe you had the capability to do it. So
All
I
right,
don't
so I'm
ask.
gonna just stick to my example.
And even if you
I'm
do,
gonna just go to my example
Hold up,
before y'all
hold up,
flip
hold
it
up.
around.
Jizzle
Use
ain't
my
no-
example.
No, go ahead.
Jizzle
Use
ain't
my
no
example
time.
before y'all flip it, because
about to say-
I see what y'all doing.
Jizzle ain't even
Y'all
time
flipped. Y'all
based.
trying to flip it
Nah, go ahead,
around
I'm
and
gonna let him go.
I
change
see
it.
where this is going.
Use my example.
All right,
That
before
definitely
you-
is about
hold
to-
up, Jigs. Before
Because
you
it
go
make a
in-
lot of sense. See, that's
before
what they
you go in-
call that? Sound bites. They doing it.
Before
They
you go
doing
in,
that
let me
shit to
ask Jizzle a question.
go ahead.
Do you think doing for me and how you treat me is the same thing?
Doing for you, yeah, I think it's the
They're
same
almost
thing.
synonymous. Yeah, it's very
Because
close.
like, listen, like this is my in a friendship. Like I think you can say yes and no. That's what a friendship is. Like you shouldn't look at that person either way. If I say no to you, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Right.
But
doing for you is a part of how you treat somebody.
that's just a part of it.
Yeah.
But being a friend is just being a friend.
So somebody
It's
doing for
history.
you makes them a stronger friend. than somebody who
I
doesn't
mean,
do for
it
you?
depends on how that person looks at the friendship. I don't look at the friendship that
exactly.
way.
So that's what I'm asking you. So what's your
Yes.
opinion on it? So y'all give me y'all opinion.
Yes,
I mean, that's why I asked Jizzle
different.
that question.
I have
Yeah.
different
To get
dynamics
his
of friends.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, and so the ones that treat me well, to use your words, to treat me well and do for me, yes, I do hold those relationships at a higher regard. Like how could you not? Because they're showing their love. It's not just
They are, but would you
presence
say it's
and-
more important the way they treat
But-
you,
but that's-
or what they give you?
But that's
or
what I'm
them doing
saying.
for you.
Y'all say
It's-
it's the same. Cool. It can
It can be the same,
But
in the aspects
what
of
is
when
more
it's not
important?
the same. Yes, that's my point.
What is more important?
what you mean. What is more important? That's
Don't-
part of it.
doing or
It is
treating.
part of it,
Yeah,
but would you rather them just do for you, or would you rather them treat you well?
I mean, all right. Let's put it this way: if you don't
That's my point.
if you
Yeah, I
don't
know.
treat me well, how are you my friend?
My thesis had nothing to do with being a friend.
No, I'm just saying.
My thesis said nothing about a friend. I don't know. That was just a question. My thesis said nothing about a friend.
But that's what I mean, the question. Like, I'm just
but
saying.
y'all,
Like, how,
but that's
y'all going
that's
with
what
it.
Deuce just asked though. That's why he was.
Yeah, you
okay,
can't
that's
even
why he
get gifts
responded.
if you don't treat me well. If
Right.
that making any sense? Like how you?
That's why I say it go hand in hand.
Yeah, it
But
goes hand in
I
hand.
just want to know what's more important to
Nah,
you.
but
Yeah.
go ahead, give your example. Or we
I
already messed it up.
I already did my example, guys. But okay,
No, I thought
my
you
example
done.
was a friend in a tough spot, meaning like they're in an area where they can save you, but like say, all right, me and you, right? We out. I'm being combative to a cop, right? I'm getting into it with a cop, meaning like it's getting riled up, and I'm enticing it. I'm with it, right? You right there. You got a lot to lose. I'm motherfucking working McDonald's.
I'm gonna help you out.
I'm in the street.
I'm gonna bail your
I'm in
ass
the
out of
street.
jail. I'm not gonna fight.
I'm in the street, but
He said I work.
I
at
haven't hit
McDonald's.
this cop. When this cop starts to hit me, do you jump in and hit him and grab him and get an assault charge and,
Nah,
and
that's
maybe
making it-
lose your job?
That's making the situation worse. What I would do is record it.
But in that moment, is that doing for me? Like I'm getting
Nigga,
my ass whooped.
I'm thinking 10 years down the road.
I'm
getting
thinking
paid.
friends. You
Bruh.
my friend.
You want me? All right.
I'm saying the way we
look at
operate.
this. Let's look at this. Right.
I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Let's look at it in a bigger situation.
Bigger
right?
spill. Go ahead.
You get into it with a cop. You are choosing to do that, right? I'm like, chill, bro, chill. And I'm with you the whole time until he get the.
If you wrong,
Yeah,
let's
but you
get your
just
ass
you
whooped.
wrong.
yeah, but you just made it his fault. He was saying I ain't do nothing, and this
I
cop just started
haven't hit
with
him.
me.
Oh,
I haven't hit him.
hold on.
We're
All
getting
right,
into
let's back up. Give me the
We're
scenario.
Yeah, you be trying to make us the wrong one in these situations.
Because I'm trying to
I'm
figure
talking
out.
about Jizzle.
I'm about to say, I ain't saying nothing
Hey,
wrong.
I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. All right, so you saying
All right, you getting in
we
that-
minding our business,
We getting into it.
which happened before.
and the younger us, walking to the carry out,
Everybody's there.
and somebody
Everybody
pulls us over.
sees wrong.
Which
This
happened
is
before.
wrong. You see wrong.
I'm not gonna stand
you
there.
my
Nah.
man.
That's different,
Right?
That's different.
They start to grab me and take me away. Your camera is doing for me. When you right there and can do for me.
Well,
That's
if
evidence.
they take you away, it ain't too much anybody can do for you.
Nah,
That's true.
I'm gonna jump in.
That's true.
I'm gonna
but
jump
the
in.
friend that does for
Nah.
you might hold a little more weight than the man that just held the camera.
So, all right, let me ask you this though.
Just saying.
All right, so let me ask you this. Both of us.
See, that's
jump,
a way
listen,
of doing for
listen,
me, but in that moment you really didn't do.
listen. All right, so
Because he
listen.
could have killed me.
Okay, listen. I'm
Like,
gonna
I'm
give
dead
you a
now.
scenario.
That's what I'm thinking about.
I'm dead
right
now.
now.
So listen.
Like
All right,
if
so-
nigga got his knee on your neck. There's no
Oh,
way
see,
I'm standing there.
But y'all didn't put it that way. You said.
I mean, I'm getting
you
my
made
ass
it seem
whooped.
like
How
no,
much ass
you
whooping
made
I
it
need?
seem like you squared up with the nigga. Like, come on,
I mean,
bruh.
I
Like,
enticed it. I'm in his face. Motherfuckers do that.
all right, so listen.
Ain't nobody motherfucker.
All right, so listen.
Let the nigga
So
talk.
listen. So all right, y'all tussle. I jump in it. Both of us go to jail, right? You say you
don't
work
make
at
sense.
McDonald's, and I'm a CEO somewhere, right?
A lot of decisions are hard.
Okay, listen. I get fired.
Mm-hmm. You do get fired. You gonna get fired. That's my point.
Who's gonna help me? How are you my friend?
You help how you can. You can only do what you can as a
So
friend.
now it's a. But
Alright,
when I helped you,
But I just gave you my
All right,
example of me
Jizzle,
not expecting
So how would you feel?
certain things from
How would you
you.
feel if you got fired? How would you treat him?
I would feel like I did the right thing though. No, I wouldn't treat him no different
You
way
wouldn't
because they
hang
did
around
him
me no
wrong.
more.
No, I would.
But I
because
ain't
if
going
they-
nowhere with this nigga no more.
If they
Nah, let him talk.
did the same thing they did to Wishcom,
Mike.
Wishcom Slim Name, they put his knee on his neck.
George Floyd.
I would jump in it. That's life or death. So am I gonna sit there and let you die, or am I gonna jump in it?
But if I don't die, you think
because
do you
I
think
jumped
that-
in it.
do you
How the
think
fuck?
that-
I about to say, how
but
do I
you
know
think
that
the
you ain't gonna
outcome-
die?
Do you think the outcome would have
Talk in
changed?
your mic.
Do you think them cops would have went to jail if he did not fucking die? No, and you would have went to fucking jail for helping.
But he'd have been
don't
alive.
matter.
See,
don't
that
matter.
don't matter. But you risking what you have.
But
for me,
it's
that's my
circumstances.
point.
It's
You being
circumstances.
willing to
But, like,
risk it, I
I
am
can
not
get
gonna.
I can get another job.
You can.
You can't get another life.
That's true.
So like I would jump in it because you can't get another life.
And
I
I
can
feel
get
that.
another job.
And I
I
feel
have accolades, a degree, and all this stuff.
But
I can
should-
explain myself to the point where somebody else will hire me.
But should I?
You have
say,
a- you-
should I say to myself?
All right, let's do this. Say this instant. You Jay Stray, this your man. I'm just somebody walking the street. Police fucking you up. You over here, I can't breathe, whatever.
Bro, I probably tune it out. I
Nah,
wouldn't even
look.
look over there.
Look.
We
I'm
just
saying
talked about this
you the
last
culprit.
week,
You the one getting his ass
Oh,
whooped.
I'm getting this ass whooping. Oh damn!
You
please
getting the
help.
ass whooping. This your man.
mind your business.
Nah,
You
look,
getting-
you getting your ass whooped. This your man. This an innocent bystander.
Mm-hmm.
Your man over there, hey man, chill out. All that's unnecessary recording and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The innocent bystander come in, get the nigga up off you, break the shit up, risking his own well being and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Who you appreciating more?
The nigga who saved my motherfucking life.
You gonna discard your man?
I'm not gonna discard him, but of course I'm gonna appreciate the man who saved
Hold
my
up, hold
life.
up. All right. So why you not going to appreciate your man?
Because if I don't
Because
die, it
he
doesn't
ain't
hold
do
the same
because
weight.
he ain't do shit
Within-
for you.
Yeah, but if
Within
you
the
die,
George
nigga,
Floyd
you can't
thing-
appreciate nothing.
That's true. That's the
Hold up,
that's the
because he
dilemma
ain't do
we.
shit for you.
But that's the dilemma that we're dealing with within this example.
All right, but are you gonna feel a certain way about your man for not jumping in?
No,
in
I'm not.
a complete stranger
I'm not.
did.
Because my thesis said that. My thesis said how you treat me is more important than what you do for me. I can't
All right,
expect
so
you
let
to
me say
risk
this.
your
I am-
livelihood and your life.
I'm gonna feel
for
a certain
me.
way about it.
Exactly.
And I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna feel a certain way about it because I'm gonna be like, this complete stranger seen something that my life was in danger, and he did something that you didn't,
Okay.
and you supposed to be my homie.
And he did
I feel
more
the
for
same way.
you. He did more for you than your man.
I feel that.
I wouldn't say he did more.
that
though.
was his
I don't give a
example.
fuck if my man treat me good.
You
I know.
definitely said that I would have carried the camera out for you. Nigga, I'm dead now.
Nigga, nah. Y'all went.
Your family
Y'all
getting
went to
money.
the
Nah,
extreme.
You're
I
not
love
dead.
that. I
You're
love
not
that.
dead
Nah.
because
Tic Tac is dead.
the stranger saved you.
I love
Nah,
that.
hell nah. I say if you
But listen,
went to the
but
extreme,
wait,
I would
wait,
jump
wait,
in.
wait.
You talking about?
If the stranger did in fact save George Floyd, if George, like think about it like this: if he did not die, does the outcome still happen the same way? No.
What you mean? What outcome?
If George
I
Floyd
don't
had
care
not
about the
died,
police going to jail.
No,
I care about a
I'm
nigga
saying,
living.
I'm saying being able to even get any outcome from that treatment, nothing would have happened. No, nothing at all would have happened.
You talking about?
Because
in
we
light-
see this
in-
kind of shit all the
in the
time.
world. You talking about in the world?
What would
in
you?
general.
What are you expecting to happen?
That's
I
what
don't.
I'm saying.
Look, I don't care about
What
the
I'm saying is
repercussions. To the
everybody
police
would've went to
officer. I
jail,
care
and
about
that's
human
it.
life.
I mean,
Yeah.
of course, I feel you.
Like I don't
I
care
feel
if they don't go to jail. We already know it's injustice. We already know that. So why do we gotta die for something to happen?
You know, my point was the man holding the camera ain't gonna mean shit if I don't die. That footage means shit if I don't die.
nah,
If
nah.
anything, you incriminating the man.
Nah,
doesn't
it can
help me.
still.
Nah,
Nah,
it
you
does.
can still.
That's
If it
why I
was
was like-
injustice, you can still use it
For sure.
for a civil suit.
How is it injustice?
Rodney King.
in that moment.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Oh,
Exactly.
that was it.
Rodney
Yeah,
King.
yeah,
He
yeah.
whooped Slim ass.
But he ain't dying.
He had to record
But they
it.
got-
If nobody
they got
would have
no
never
camera.
He got
recorded that
paid,
joint, if you know
Say if he
recorded,
would,
he
hold
would
up,
have
say
got
if he
paid.
wouldn't have recorded and he just jumped in, both of them would have got.
And
their
that's
ass
what I'm
whooped.
saying.
I don't know if both of them would have got their ass whooped.
Nah,
but
they would have got that.
Both of them went to jail.
both of them would have went
6
to
on
jail.
2.
Yeah, true.
It
got
probably
ass
been,
whooped and
nah,
went to jail.
it probably been 12 on 2
Hey, they'd have doubled up on.
with 15 more minutes of it.
Oh, but no, because we ain't done.
Yeah, we ain't done yet.
We ain't done.
Nah, great.
We ain't done.
Oh, go ahead.
They
You
still,
got-
to me, they're still both one and the same.
It's definitely.
Like what you do for me is definitely a part of how you treat me, but it will hold more weight. Like the person that does will hold more weight than the person who doesn't.
Well, I'm gonna say it's
Like
circumstantial.
being cool,
I'm gonna say it's circumstantial.
enough.
I give it circumstantial.
it's different dynamics of friends. So I have friends that I don't expect to do much for me, and I have friends that I know I don't even have to say much to them. They gonna be like, "Bro, what you need?"
But do you think of them as less because
Yes.
you don't expect them to do much for you?
What you mean? Think of them as? I don't think of them as less than a person or less than a human. But if you talk
They're
about the
less than
quality
other
of
friends that are
friendship,
willing to do
yes,
for you?
yes,
I don't think so.
I got an example.
I'm not like that.
All friends are not equal.
Listen.
they're not.
Listen. We all got friends, right? But we all know the friends that we put on a reference for a job, right? That's different, right?
No.
That is different.
Hell yeah,
Cause I
it's
put
different.
all niggas on that motherfucker.
Nah, you
Everybody that I
You
hold
lying.
there as a
You are
close
lying.
friend.
Hell nah.
I'm saying
That's why you
That's
gonna
what,
lose.
that's what
You
his
lose a lot of
mind.
jobs,
That's
too.
what his mind.
Yeah,
at.
nah,
I'm not. I'm not.
Can I finish?
Most of the niggas I know, I'm not putting on my
Right.
jump.
Okay, I'm not saying everybody.
That does
I
not mean-
know.
and
I'm
that does
saying
not mean I don't have
I
love
am
for them.
close.
Majority of the men I know, I'm
only
not
put-
putting on there.
I don't really deal with people in close quarters who I don't even really fuck with that tough. Like we close, we can be cool, but it's certain shit that we don't do.
They gonna answer for who the fuck is this? What's happening? Get your ass off the
No,
motherfucker.
that's not what I mean. I'm saying when you talk about a reference, you know what I'm saying? These references, most of my references be close to the body friends. You know what I'm saying?
But you, say
And
you put niggas on there.
y'all my niggas. The fuck?
Nah, you talking about niggas.
I ain't say what? What the fuck is that? Oh wait,
Street niggas.
see, I ain't say that. See, you got a different definition.
It's
that
definitely.
See, his nigga mean nigga. Mine just mean
You get two for
my
the whole
man
team.
or regular people.
He's talking about the Chris Rock nigga.
Yeah, he put double on there. I ain't gonna double it up.
Oh man.
But you know, I got friends that I don't expect to do a lot for me because
Yeah, so the friends that does do for
Because
me,
it's not in
the
their
quality
character.
of friendship we have.
if it's in your character,
greater
to
quality
do
than the others.
and you don't act like, say, it's time to fight. You supposed to be some type of tough guy. You big burly.
That don't mean nothing to me though.
No, I mean, if you whatever you portray and we friends, I'm expecting you to act on what you portray. You understand? Like you being you and being, you know what I'm saying, you having morals and shit like that. I'm expecting you to talk and be that on a regular. I don't want you to defer from that unless it's like a reason, like a real reason. You know what I'm saying? A super reason.
Nigga,
I'm
I put
expecting you to be
morality.
yourself.
Nigga, I compromise my morality and integrity
On the
for
show?
a few of y'all niggas. You said what?
Oh, you talking about in the past?
I'm talking about in real life,
Let
nigga.
that nigga talk, man.
Saved and all. I compromise.
Give
a
me
lot
an
of shit.
example.
Nah, fuck no.
I fuck it. What I'm saying is, there's only certain times where it will be an exception where I say to myself, all right, cool. He acted in that manner and didn't act because of this reason. But if we out and it's me and you and this ain't no cop and I'm getting into it and he's his man right here and they about to whoop me,
You said no cop.
there is no cop. I'm saying I get into it. It's two regular guys. We about to bump and you don't help me, it's a problem.
Yeah,
And
I'm
That's
mention that.
that's
Yeah,
a problem.
crazy.
If you portray being tough and being a man,
I don't care if I
stand on
don't
his
portray
word,
it. I'm throwing hands. What
But
you
nah,
mean?
he said
That's
it's
not-
a problem, but
Nah,
that's
he
going
said-
against his
saying-
thesis.
It's not.
It is.
It is because you said
He's
how
not
you treat
doing
you.
nothing for you.
You
Nigga.
said-
I don't
you said
portray
how they
that.
treat
We
you
still
is
throwing
more
hands.
important.
Like I'm not
It
gonna let
is
you get
more
jumped.
important.
But he
So,
not doing nothing for you, right?
He
That's
not-
doing
he
something
not
for you
throwing
right there.
hands with you.
Who not throwing hands?
You
with
killing me.
That's what he just said.
All right, let me give you
Nah,
an
y'all better
example.
throw hands.
I have
killing
a
me.
friend who does not portray that
Uh-huh.
at all. If he did not help me, I'm not gonna hold it against him because he is not that kind of guy.
All
Period.
right, so you talking about two different dynamics, though.
That's my
Because
point.
your thesis-
Circumstantial.
but your
I
thesis
said I want you to
said-
portray yourself. I want you to be yourself at all times.
All right, so
he
whether
being
he's a
himself.
nigga that
Same
throw
thing.
hands or a nigga that don't throw hands, it's still doing something for you. Him
So him
throwing
standing
down.
there not being willing to throw hands and the other nigga being willing to throw hands.
I would respect him
who
more
is
if
a
he
part
don't
of his-
throw hands, but he jumped in there to do something for me. That helped me out.
Nigga,
I'm
if
getting
he
jumped
don't-
by 4
nigga,
niggas.
if he don't jump in and run, nigga, he's
Call
still
the
my
police
man.
or something. I'm getting jumped by 8 niggas.
He's still my man.
Do something for me. Help me, nigga.
You gonna record?
Niggas stand there.
Matter of fact, let me get
Hold
let me
on,
give
hold
y'all
on.
an example.
He's standing there,
Swing a
I'm
tree
fighting with
branch.
you.
Swing a tree branch or
10th
something.
grade.
That's my man.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
We
All right,
kicked you,
hold
bro.
on,
You
'cause
gave us like 8
no,
examples.
this
what
is
we need.
real-
This
this
what
real
helps
life.
people. Story time. Let's
This
go.
is real
That's
life.
what we need.
All right.
Come on.
This real life.
Thank you.
We all
This
been there.
friend that I was with, right? My man, 100 grand. Y'all know I ain't gonna say his name.
I remember this.
My man, 100 grand. Me and him, we out hooping. We out hooping. We
You
hooping with some
wrong,
niggas.
nigga. You wrong.
He not wrong.
Nah.
He not wrong. That's
telling
not
the
his
story. Keep
character.
telling the story.
That
Keep
ain't
telling
how
the
we
story.
get down.
We know what?
That's
Keep
not how
telling
it
Lucky
is.
you ain't
story.
say his name because I would, but out of respect for you, I
Keep
ain't
telling
gonna-
the story.
There
Go
you
ahead.
go.
Go ahead.
We out. We hooping with some niggas we do not know. We getting at him. I got good young legs. I've been hooping for a minute. We doing good, right? This nigga winds up dunking
Oh, I
in the
thought he
game.
pointed at me. I said, "Nigga, that ain't me."
Nah, this nigga dunks in the game.
Nigga, that ain't me.
Right? And we wind up winning the game, right? So long story short, these guys
Got mad.
them and they crew, they wind up walking over. I'm not sure if they went and smoked or whatever. But me and my man, we still hooping. Boom, 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 boom. Layups, shooting. You know, we waiting for the next game. These motherfuckers come back. I don't know why they came back on what they came back on, right? But they walked up with a problem with both of us, right? I'm gonna say it was, at first, it was about 4. Right? It was 4 of them. It was more than that. But when they walked up on some bullshit, it was only 4. The other ones was like lingering real far back.
But they got the
when he walked when the guy walked up, he didn't swing on me first. He swung on my man. As he swung on my man, he weaved it, turned his hips.
Court jets.
Turned his hips and was gone.
Track style.
If I wasn't paying attention, I was shish kebab. I was dinner. Right? I saw it all happen though. And like I said, I got young legs. I can get to it. But what I'm saying is, he left me. He left me. And I understood that. I wasn't saying to myself like, this motherfucker left me. Nigga, they know it's not you.
I know it's not me.
My point is, say I am fighting a man, right? I'm fighting a nigga and he getting at me. He whooping me. I'm not even getting jumped.
I'm jumping in.
You would. But in that aspect, if my man is not that kind of guy, I'm not holding that against him. Yeah.
I ain't jumping in.
Cool.
I'm break it up though.
Why? Because 1-on-1?
That's 1-on-1, man.
Cool.
That's what jumping in is.
Break it up.
I might get a couple swings in.
Cool. And I'm not gonna hold
if
that.
If I try to break it up, a nigga swing on me, then we whooping him.
What I'm saying is, how you treat me is more important than what you do for me in that aspect. But this shit is situational.
Hold on, yeah.
It is situational.
Hello?
Because I feel like if you gonna kill me,
I'm doing my podcast. What's up?
man, what the fuck?
Kind of messy.
I know. I'm doing my podcast.
Hey,
right now.
yeah, you can. Put him on speakerphone. Put him on speakerphone.
That ain't no man.
I don't care.
My bad. Next time I put him on speaker. It was. Never mind.
It was Mom Deuce.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's
because you know why she called.
Kill me, Stone. Damn your number. Did it come up?
Nah,
Yeah.
but good.
He said, yeah.
Good story time. Good story time. You ever talk to him about that?
We ain't have to. As soon as I already knew he was going.
I'm saying like, damn, bro, you wasn't going.
No, I never talked about it.
You just let it be.
Hey,
That's the best way.
what am I supposed to say?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Jump in front of this
if
bullet,
if you
fool.
felt,
Damn.
if you felt some certain way about it, I would say
I
talk to him.
didn't, though.
Then that's cool. Then.
But that was my point.
Because you knew who he was.
That was my point.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you're not that kind of guy, why should I expect you to be that? Why I gotta be mad because I got this situation?
I agree
you
with
was
you.
right here.
I agree with you.
And I'm thinking to myself like, what you do for me in this moment is more important than how you treat me. Cause damn,
He did, but he did do something for you though.
what did he do?
He let you know that it's time to go.
He ain't let me know shit. He ain't scream.
You visual learner, boy.
No,
He-
I saw it.
You-
He ain't say he didn't scream.
You a
he ain't
visual
say,
learner.
"Oh shit, go nigga, run." He ain't say nothing.
Because don't no black dude gotta say that. Once we see a nigga take off,
But he ain't know I
we
was
take
looking. I
off.
could have. The ball did. Matter of fact, that's why I was so far away from him. He shot. The ball flew.
So they swung on him first.
Yeah, they swung
so
on
he
him
ain't leave you, nigga. He left them.
I'm still there. It's me and him there.
But they wasn't trying to get at you. They was trying to get at him. He the one that banged his game point.
So he banged that game point when he ran. Them
He
niggas,
ran.
what you think they did?
But they look
Turned
at
to
you,
you.
or you hit the jet.
Nigga, he went that way. They came soon as they.
Which way you went?
Listen, this nigga smoked their ass. As soon as he turned his hips, it was like this.
So what you
up
do?
the hill, gone.
What'd you do?
He ran that way. I looked at him run. As they did that shit,
They turned
I
to
see
you.
boom, boom. This nigga did like this, turn, hit it. I'm watching this shit. He went that way.
All right, what you do, nigga?
This nigga curved.
So and then
This
what
nigga
did-
curved and
and-
came to me.
Hold up.
I had to run, nigga.
What did they do?
I like 12 of them niggas.
Did they come towards you?
Yes, the
All right.
whole group, nigga, not just
So-
one man.
So you see
He made
him
it matter.
and you was like, damn,
no,
he smoked them niggas. I know I can smoke them niggas.
No, well, I know damn well I'm smoking shit. But it was just in that moment, he didn't think like, man, I gotta bang because my man right here and they can fuck around and get at him.
Man, he
was
was
just like, I'm gone.
Bro, what he did was smart. Even if that nigga was even if he was one of them that throw him, that was smart. If it was 12 of them niggas and it was just y'all two, y'all better try to get the hell out of there. What you going? How much pride you got?
Yeah,
Sit
what
here and get your ass
what you
beat by
think you
12
in there?
niggas.
Back to back.
That
yo.
wasn't my point.
Back to back.
That
think you in there?
My point was,
Hey,
Y'all
give me
from-
the fair one-on-one.
He always bad boys for life.
listen,
type
my
shit.
point was
You got your ass whooped.
he didn't
Nah, I
look
got
back.
you.
He didn't look back. He was gone. He was gone. I watched it.
I got you, bro.
As soon as he smoked them,
I got you, bro. I get
the
it.
nigga that was chasing him who couldn't catch him, curbed
We heard
my weight.
You broke this down to us.
He didn't think like, damn, I need to go back. Damn.
I'm
Let me
get one
slow
of
down
them.
and see what's up. See if they got my man.
I'm gonna get
He
one.
hit you with the
gone.
bruh.
Nope, he didn't say nothing. He was
He had no
gone.
time, so he had to say that, bro.
Now, there's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong
Because,
with that.
you know what
Come
I'm
on,
saying?
Deuce.
Survival of the fittest.
Y'all
was-
niggas ready, man.
That was beautiful.
When ending a relationship, friendship, marriage, whatever, we do not need closure.
Spin it.
I'm gonna go with heads.
It's gonna be on tails, so get
I
ready
don't
to go
go
against it.
fuck we out
Look.
here. Heads, bitch.
It'd be fucked up. We all lose. It's heads.
Definitely
I
is
know
head.
it is, motherfucker.
God damn, you alright? You was
Oh, man.
hostility.
That phone call. I don't think he played the number.
My man relapsed today.
Mind your business.
That nigga
Nah.
missed it. He missed it.
Nah, he hit it. That's why he happy.
Nah, it's some short shit, but yeah, I'm good.
See,
He missed it.
I'm not broke no more. All right,
been delivered.
closure can be
women.
closure can be a mean and hurtful. Can be mean and hurtful because people leave without an explanation. You know what I'm saying? That triggers something in you.
Hold
That-
up, you just lost me.
I thought what was your?
You said closure could be mean and hurtful.
Let me finish.
He didn't say closure.
I said closure
He
can be
building it
mean
up.
and hurtful because people leave without an explanation. You
That's
know what
not
I'm saying?
closure though.
And that triggers. What'd you say?
That's not closure then.
Them leaving is not closure.
If you leave without an explanation,
That's
just
not
up and
closure.
go. That's not closure.
That's ghost.
Needing closure can be mean and hurtful because people leave without an explanation. And that might trigger something in you. You know what I'm saying? That trigger might be what's wrong with me or what did I do wrong, right?
Oh, all right.
So to me, the past is the fucking past. Like, you don't need an apology. Like, how is that going to help you from moving on with your life? You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the what ifs. And at the end of the day, like, it does not change the outcome of your situation.
I
Okay.
agree.
But I agree.
I agree too.
But I think it's deeper than that. I agree. I partially agree.
All right.
I do think closure is necessary.
You
If
said
you
it
wanna-
is necessary?
If you
Yes.
want to have a friendship beyond that, yeah. But if you don't want to have a friendship beyond that, no.
Not even that.
I never want a friendship.
Not even just that.
Why not?
Because they're
Because fuck him.
Hold on, let Zoe talk. He said it's
No,
deeper
no,
than
go
that.
ahead.
Trying to hear that.
so you say you don't need you don't need closure to keep living. You don't need closure to have another relationship. No, you don't. But that part that's broken right there does. And what people do is just ignore that part. But what they don't realize is if you get into another relationship and something reminds you of that other one, that wound is still open because it never healed. You never really got an understanding of what happened. All you have is like this cliffhanger that you don't have closure for, and now something else is triggering that hurt and pain, and it'll have you react to something that might not be true.
So even with closure, right? Say you got a partner who said, "I don't want you no more. I'm going back to my daughter's father."
That's
Or
closure.
Okay, but say you get into another relationship where it reminds you of that. Does that closure actually help you with that, or no, it doesn't?
It's going to remind you of it if she
But does it
says,
help?
"I'm leaving
Does
you and
closure-
going back." It's the same situation.
But does closure help?
She's helping you understand.
All right,
Without
so
understanding, I
You
guess.
said closure. You said the
No,
closure
because
helps
you might-
heal it and it reminds you of it. This person
Yeah.
didn't say it.
no,
but it's a
I'm saying
situation
when
that's
you
similar
don't
and it reminds
when
you.
you don't have closure, it does that.
Okay.
So I don't understand how it could be a similar situation. It could be
It
the
could be a
same
situation where it's not exactly the same. This person is not saying anything like that, but they just good friends with their daughter's father.
So why would you think they're leaving you unless they said that they're leaving you? It would be the same situation.
Why would it be the same?
'Cause why are they
This is my
leaving you?
point. You just
Yeah.
got out of a relationship where a woman left you to go back with her significant other. Right? You go into another relationship where this person is very close to their significant
You wouldn't.
other. You wouldn't. But in those moments, you don't really know yet. You don't know yet. These people could have probably just
Yeah, you would.
re-reconciled.
When you're hurt, we put this thing up.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So say it's not there in the beginning.
What you
right?
mean? All right.
They're not friends yet. They grew to become that. They grew to become a little closer.
So, but-
over time, while you were with that girl,
And then you would know that they're real close with their ex or baby father or whoever it is. You
but
would
through
know
that,
that.
growth, it will remind you like that other girl just left me back for that, and they getting back close again.
And you wouldn't
But
deal
that,
with her.
so but what I'm saying is the only reason you wouldn't is because you're not fully healed from that. You're like, you know what? Exactly. So my point is, the closure doesn't even heal you. That closure from that other one didn't heal you.
You didn't get no closure.
You don't.
My
All
point
right, so
is
you saying
did.
if they, you saying
get it. The person told you what they was going to do and why.
You don't need
No.
closure to be healed.
So
nigga.
closure, so closure doesn't say you're going to be healed. That's not what I'm saying. Just because you got closure don't mean you're going to be healed. There's still some growing that you have to do. But when you don't have closure and it's just open-ended, it leaves a big question mark in that area of your life. You have nothing there to go off of it. You can only speculate and say, maybe this is what happened, or maybe this is what happened. You don't even know what it is that you need to deal with within yourself now. Now, if my ex tells me she's leaving me for her baby father or for her ex or something, and I haven't lived through that situation, but I've lived through hurt breakups, yeah. And I ain't saying it's prideful or anything, but I ended all of my relationships. Like I never had a girl break up with me, but I just did what was necessary. And I'm not saying like it didn't hurt. Of course it hurt, but it was because of what I seen with them.
So you ended.
But did you have closure?
Hold up. You ended.
Yes, I had closure.
You ended
So
the
you didn't
relationship.
really need it.
Yeah.
And you gave them closure
Yeah.
for
So
what?
you didn't really need the closure. For
I did that for me just because of the type of person I am. I did need the closure because it helped me understand what was really going on here and it helped me grow as a man.
Okay, it helped you grow.
Yeah.
But
Now I can't make you give me closure though,
that
and I'm still
example
gonna
I
have to
gave
deal
you,
with what I'm gonna have
you
to deal
still
with.
grew as a man.
Every
You're still a man.
every situation is
You
different.
don't know for sure that this woman will get back with that man.
Every situation
Or
is
won't.
different. Some people just
But
be
it
tripping.
reminds you, and it bothers you because of that past relationship, even with that closure. So with or without that closure, that's gonna bother you. That's my point.
But is that close? All right. So you said if
Yeah, because I'm
If
trying
it-
to put it together.
if your girl said like I'm leaving her, I'm leaving you for my baby father. I don't see that as closure. That's just her telling you the
So
reason
what's
she's
closure?
leaving you. Closing to be like I'm leaving you because you don't give me enough time or something like that. Or
And that's closure.
I mean, you having a conversation
it's
like
the why she's leaving you.
yeah, like
So
you
what
don't give me
did
much
wrong?
time.
What if
yeah.
you ain't do nothing wrong? She just want to go back to it.
It's still the why she's
It's
leaving you.
something
I ain't
wrong.
saying something that you.
You don't have.
There's
to,
something
my-
wrong,
but
but it
that's my
doesn't mean
point.
you
That's
did
my
something
point.
wrong.
You don't
That's my
have to
point.
give
You didn't do
anybody an
anything wrong.
explanation.
And that's true.
You
That's
don't
what
have
I'm
to give
talking about.
anybody an explanation why you're leaving.
Nah, you don't. But this, what he's saying is this: you might not have done nothing wrong.
I'm saying
You
what
might have just been being you,
Okay,
but it's not enough for her.
and I feel that.
Well, then
Yeah.
she got something in her head like how shit's supposed to be.
And I feel that.
Yeah, and it's with somebody else.
But
Yeah,
my
which
point,
is
my
cool.
point
Like
was
a picture of false
My
hope.
point was even with your closure.
Nah, somebody you might be more compatible with. Somebody that you just got a better connection with.
or she might just be in love.
You
with
might
somebody
help her
before you.
realize that she was better off with her ex.
Oh dang!
I feel that. What I'm saying is, even with the closure that you speaking like that you got, how is it that
Closure doesn't mean you ain't gonna hurt.
So why do you need it?
You know what closure
Don't
is?
hurt. I don't say you
Hurts
need
less.
it.
Hold on,
I
alright.
don't think you need
You
it.
know what closure is? When you young, right? And you fall and you hurt yourself. And then they put a Band-Aid on it to make it feel
Slow
better.
your ass down,
That's,
like-
that's closure.
All right, so
I do
look,
need to
this
slow my ass
this
down.
is closure. Let me tell you this, and I lived through this, and I'm cool. I told you I'm cool with all my exes. I had an ex some years back. You met her.
I did.
Yeah. She used to live over there by where your father used to live at.
And you went and picked her up when you had the gray jump?
Yeah.
Oh, I was in the car.
Years ago. This was a brick.
I got
right?
elephant brain.
She left a day before my birthday. Like, stop talking to me. A
I always
day
wonder
be-
what happened with her.
A day before my birthday, like November 11th, whatever year this was, I ain't hear from her no more. I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened? Like, what's going on? We reconnect like the following year, and then she has a whole baby on the way and all of this. I did not find out until this year
Damn.
why she left. This
You told-
happened.
you spoke
This
to her?
happened. This had to be like 2009, like 2009 or something like that. That's when I bought the Camry. 2009, 2010 or something. Yeah, I talk to her often.
Did it affect
I've been
you
talking
with
to her.
relationships?
Who?
Did
With
that-
her? Yeah, because I experienced that again. With somebody I was talking to. We were supposed to go out and then she just disappeared.
So
And I'm like,
what you did to Cheetah Print?
you said,
You stood her up.
I ain't out. I didn't stand her
I'm
up.
with you, Cheetah Print. This nigga, sometimes, you know.
Cause he emotional just
Put
like
that
you.
red flag
He
up to
understand. He
I
understand your
understand your
language,
pain,
Cheetah Print.
sweetheart.
I don't understand that emotional shit.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
If I ever got ghosted,
Baby, you know
I wouldn't
I'm
give a
playing.
fuck about no explanation, no
All right,
reason
hold
why.
up. But let me finish. I did not need it, but it gave me a better understanding because we cool. So that's something
so did-
we. But this what she told me. I'm gonna tell you what
I was about to
happened.
say you gonna shit. All right.
So She left a day before my birthday. She came back. Well, she didn't come back, but we had talked again later on the following year when she was pregnant, about to drop a baby. And this had to be at least 11 years ago, 10, 11 years ago or something, like I said. I was talking to her not too long ago. I'm talking about like a couple of weeks ago. And she was like, damn, I never told you why why I stopped talking to you. And I was like, nah, I thought it was because you got pregnant or whatever. She was like, nah. She said, one of my friends had told me that you was trying to talk to them.
Like, I don't know none of your friends.
Right. But I was like, what? She was like, I don't even know why I let her gas me up. She was like, I don't even think they cool anymore.
She had like an attitude
but she was like,
a little bit.
no, her friend was lying to her saying that I was trying to holler at her friend or something.
Her friend was trying to get at you.
I don't even know who her friend was.
You know why she ain't come? Excuses. She lying.
She was young and immature.
She lying like shit, man.
But I
She
understand
ain't got no
the immaturity.
She don't lie. Like she very direct with everything. So
I would have came in like, what's up with this? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to give your partner a chance.
No, but it gave me an understanding. It gave me a better understanding. Yeah,
But you don't even know the truth.
I don't have no hard feelings for
You
her.
don't need no closure.
I ain't never
It's
had
not
no hard
closure.
feelings
Yes,
for
it
her.
is.
No, it's not.
If she wanted to ghost a nigga, she be like, all right,
That's
this
crazy.
is why. I'm gonna give you a closure. But she ain't give him shit.
Y'all,
She rolled
a
out.
nigga lying if he say he don't want to know why
Who?
his girl just up and disappeared.
Nah. I mean, okay.
I'm not
I can
even
hold
sure.
up. I can agree with that, but at the same time, it's on how you feel. Like a lot of people be like, damn, what's wrong with me? Or like try to change the other person's feelings. Like, why? Why did you leave? Fuck, why?
No, that ain't what the closure for.
Yeah, that's
But
immature.
I did want to know what happened.
Closure is
That's
to
what-
reflect.
Because
and get better,
I was
would think.
speculating something that wasn't true, and it was the whole
Okay.
time it was just
You say you
her
wanna
friends
know
was
what happened.
conspiring against me.
You're a man, right? There's women that need closure. So we think differently. We feel differently.
Yeah,
So I'm speaking on in general. Not
Yeah,
just
I don't
we
believe
can't
in
speak for
closure
women
neither.
though, because I don't know.
Nah, they definitely-
I can.
Women,
I'm
do
gonna be
y'all
honest.
believe y'all need closure? I can tell you this right
I don't
here. A lot
believe
of
in
people
closure.
are going to
Fuck
say no
closure.
out of
I gave
pride.
girls closure
A lot of
before.
people are salty or
I don't
hurt.
believe in closure.
I can't even recall how many times just this past week. Remember, I asked the question on Facebook on the hate debater page on Facebook. What I say? I posted the question: how many of y'all
Miss
could
the ex.
admit that you miss your ex?
Uh-huh.
And
For real?
very few of them was like, "Nah, I don't miss him," or it'd be chill about it. A lot of it was
So what
like,
you
"Fuck
consider-
him."
But look, but when they went in like that, I'm like, they still miss their ex a little bit. Because
Hey.
of the tone and because of
They need closure and they don't even realize they need it.
I don't think that's what it is.
All,
it
all
is.
the ex
I-
of the
I
cheating
could-
or
Relationship
I
something.
could
when
say it could be
relationships
resentment.
end wrong.
I could say it could be
Yeah.
resentment.
Yeah,
Like,
and you need closure
like,
for those things.
Listen, I don't think that because I consider every relationship something, regardless if we were intimate or if you just a nigga that I don't fuck with.
Yeah.
All right. So if it's fuck you, then it's fuck you. That's how I treat it. That's how I treat it.
See,
If I even
so-
because I'm not even like that. So if
Oh, this
it's
about to
that,
get
then it's
deep.
that.
This about to get deep.
So a closure is not going to help me be like, you know what? It's no longer fuck you. Now,
So
you
if
you
that's
just-
if our
just talked about this.
relationship
Then you cool.
started out like that, then no. But if we was cool at one point in time, like this is, I know people gonna be mad at me for this one.
say it.
I already know where it's going.
Say it.
You are not you.
Say
You
his
need to
name.
grow the fuck up. If y'all was cool at one point in time, you had love for somebody, and now it's like fuck you. You need to grow the fuck up because this is you love this person for some reason at one point in time,
right.
and now shit
Exactly.
is so fucked up that you like fuck this person. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. Grow the fuck up. You do need closure because there's clearly something irritating in you about this thing.
So
So
what
there's
if both of
seriously
y'all-
something
what if both
bothering
of
you
y'all
about it.
treat
It's
it
not
like fuck
healthy.
you?
I disagree.
It's not healthy.
I agree.
Having that type of mindset towards any human being on this earth is not healthy.
Listen. I agree with Jiggz when he say if it's fuck you, it's fuck you. But at the same time, I disagree because I'm not gonna hold no grudge after that. If I say it's fuck you, then all right.
That's
go
a
about your
grudge.
bu- Hold up, nah, going about your business. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's chop it up. All right, let's shake. Hold up.
Nah, but what if the other person? What if the other person is like?
What am
I
I
wanna-
gonna do? Shake
I
his
wanna-
hand?
Forgiveness.
Hold up. Nah, but look. But what
Oh,
if the
shit, they
other
let him
person,
back in the door.
Hold up, Jiz. But what if the other person is like, I want to put that behind us.
I'm
You
like,
we ain't gotta be buddy. You know, we ain't gotta go kick the bobo, go out to eat every week. But I just want to be able to put this behind us and have no problems between us.
What I would say on that is some things
if,
can't.
okay, if that person trying to reach out to me, I'm like, I don't want to fuck with you. That's it. I don't hate you. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm not trying to harm you. I don't fuck with you. Go on about your business.
Yeah, I would say.
But Yeah, exactly.
Not in
That's how
that
I
situation.
feel.
Not on
That's
that
how I feel.
situation. But
That's
like,
how I feel. Not
But
that
I'm not
situation.
gonna be
general.
like, I'm not gonna be like, I feel salty. I'm not salty about no nigga or
Like-
no female that I don't fuck with no more. Go about your business. I'm good. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel about
Go ahead.
That's
Jizzle.
cool.
that. It's not like I'm when I see you, it's up. Like,
But
I'm,
as far
I'm
as
gonna
like,
whoop your ass. Like
as
that's
far
not.
as like,
That's not.
hold up. But far
that's
as
not
like,
my thought.
Let's
It's
shake
just like,
hands or let's talk about it.
I ain't trying to shake hands.
I'm
I don't
not-
want
yeah.
to talk. I don't even want to see.
But I'm not
That's
salty
cool.
about nothing.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
like, I
hunting
think-
you
Listen,
down.
many people are like that. That's
I
cool.
think-
I guess.
But it is a thin line because if we do manage to get into it after I'm already saying I don't want to talk to you, it's up. It's all the way up.
If-
it's
if-
going to be.
It's not no
if
thin
at
line
one
for me.
time, if
It's
at one
it's a
time
thin
I
line.
had,
We
if
can't
at
get
one
into it.
time, if
We
I
can't.
said, if I told this man I love him, right, at one time, and he did something ultimately that I cannot forgive, but I'm like, I don't want harm to come to him,
Yeah.
but it's like we're not friends anymore.
Exactly.
Like in a general aspect, I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about like if somebody did me wrong, I don't know, punch my mother. I'm just trying to think of the craziest thing, right?
Nah, I'm whooping
I
his ass.
can't
Ain't no forgiveness
forgive
for
that,
I said, I'm
bro.
whooping you.
I can't.
I can't forgive
I
that.
can
I
whoop
can,
you.
I,
I
can,
can whoop
I can forgive you, but I'm whooping your ass.
We
You know
gonna tussle, but like
No,
at the end of the
I'm
day,
forget.
we're
I can
never
forget.
gonna be friends again, bro. How can I forgive that? I don't care if you was drunk. Like, bro, I'm drunk.
You heard
Like,
that?
what you mean?
You can't forgive it. I understand that.
But
I'm
like,
with you.
yeah. So it's like it is what it
I
is.
done
At the end of the
I done
day,
overcame too much to say to say something.
I mean,
that
I
can't forget.
overcame a
Why
lot.
you whoop my
I
mother,
mean-
bro?
What? Whoop my?
I don't
Ain't
know.
nobody whooping my mother. First
Nah,
of
I ain't
all.
saying whoop. I said
What
hit.
the fuck you talking about?
No, I'm
Whoop.
just saying.
Hey, but
I'm
ain't
saying, nigga, why you whoop my mother? Man, my man. I know you whooped me. Are we good now? Like, no, motherfucker.
Thank you for that closure, young.
For
I
one,
needed that, young.
If I ever told anybody I love them, nothing's ever gonna change about that. Ever.
Oh, I still
If
probably
I
got
really-
love for him
if
underneath.
if
but
I
at the end
had
of the day,
genuine love
it
for
gotta
you,
be from a
nothing's
distance.
ever gonna change. Yeah, it may take a hell of a long time. I'm never gonna lose that love for anybody.
I can't.
that
I
ever
don't
told
think
I
love
love
go
them.
away neither though. But
It does.
I don't
me.
think it go away.
I mean
It
that. I mean
don't go
honestly,
away.
I think that's the only hurt that you.
That's why it hurts because you love them.
You just
No,
If it
hurts
was a
because-
stranger, if a stranger did these things to you, you wouldn't care.
it hurts because you look at him, you put him,
Some niggas become strangers.
you put him so high up there as a friend, and they do something to you, be like,
That's why it hurt because you like this nigga's supposed to be my. Oh my bad.
out of sight,
This
out of
nigga's
mind.
supposed to be my man.
I don't think about shit like that. If they out of sight, they out of mind.
well, I'm glad I ain't go through a lot of those with my friends. So,
Nah, no question.
but I did have one, but Zoe saved my life. We ain't gonna talk on that though.
Pass this motherfucker down.
hop just say.
Unless y'all still got something
I'm saved
to
his
add
life.
on.
Y'all want me to go last?
I do got something to add on. Nigga, don't answer the phone.
You wanna
on
go?
this
You can
podcast.
go.
Never
Don't
go.
matter.
You can go.
Nah, I go last.
Fuck.
But you already done opened your,
Wow,
opened your
nigga.
notes.
Money, money.
All right, listen. Your spouse should never intentionally disrespect or go against you in public.
Or your
Oh, so only in
Or
public?
your girlfriend.
I disagree.
Oh,
So the
girlfriend.
disrespect
I
only
said
in-
spouse. I ain't say.
The disrespect only can happen behind
You
closed
ain't
doors.
say,
listen,
you ain't say
Okay.
disrespect, did you?
I said
Yeah, he did.
disrespect. I
He
said I should not intentionally disrespect you
Okay. I
or go
disagree.
against you in public.
All right,
Hold up.
Spend that shit.
Say what you have.
Oh, he read your shit.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no, no.
literal.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
very
I said, all
literal.
right, listen. I
I
said
know
your
you are.
spouse should never intentionally disrespect
He said intentional.
or go against you in public.
All right.
Spend that
So
shit.
intentionally is disrespect. The other part is go against you in public.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay,
Tails.
I agree.
I disagree.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so
this
listen.
nigga lie like Nah, go ahead.
Well, my percentage is high, boy.
Man, that nigga gated that John. He seen that. everywhere. He seen
little
that.
weak ass
Possibly
spin,
been
huh?
that. He motherfucker hurry
Come on,
up.
no, we got spin. All right, so listen. When you
disagree.
and your partner, we heard you the
Nah,
first
go
time.
ahead.
You want to say something else before I go in?
Nah, go
Or
ahead.
you
My
gonna
bad.
shut the same now? All right, so listen. You and your partner should be a team, right?
For sure.
In all aspects. All you like everything you guys, me and my wife is the home team. Everybody else is the away team, right? I don't care if it's your parents, her parents, cousins, sisters, friends, etc. Like nothing everything I do should be protecting her name. Everything she do should be protecting my name. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care if she's wrong. Like, she could do something wrong in public. I'ma still defend her no matter what. In all aspects, no matter what, right? But when we get behind closed doors, I will correct that. We'll have a conversation. I will tell her she's wrong. Or she'll tell me I'm wrong. But in public, I feel like you should be united and strong at
United
one.
front.
I don't think you should let nobody see any type of fraction in your relationship, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. This is my opinion though. But my phone would. So I feel like if you let your spouse disrespect you in public, she'll automatically disrespect you in private. She's already disrespecting you in private.
Let's
right?
start there.
For sure.
So y'all want to go?
Let's start there. Nah, I want to ask you a question.
All right, go ahead.
Based on what you just said.
Shit.
Yeah, that disrespect part through the.
How do you let them disrespect you in public?
How do
Did
you
he
let
say
them
let?
disrespect you in
Yeah,
public?
because you say if you let your spouse disrespect you in public, she'll do it in private.
Nigga, it's easy to disrespect somebody.
No.
No.
All right, go ahead.
You can all right, if
You
we
said
have a
if you
conversation,
let
right?
If you tolerate it,
Yeah, tolerate it. That's what I'm saying. But
that's letting.
if you know what I'm saying, like if you out there and you have some business out there, I don't know what your business may be that you don't want that's private, right? If she's out there just telling your stuff, and
That's
you
what I'm saying. How
you
you-
already
how do you allow
you
that?
guys have conversation already about that.
You can't. If she a loose lips type of chick, how you?
Well,
gonna
you
stop
chose
it?
the wrong woman.
I agree.
Me too.
That's what I'm saying.
Me too, because I got a story.
You 100% chose
All right,
the
let's
wrong woman.
hold
Yeah,
up,
story
hold
time.
up,
Give it
story
up.
time. Let's do it.
All right.
Story time.
Go ahead.
I was dealing with this young lady. And when I say she the devil, she the motherfucking devil.
Oh wow.
Like we're go in the store, right? You know, kids, she probably like 3-4 years old running around. She like, who the fuck kids are these? Like loud as shit. Who the fuck kids are these? Y'all ain't got no self-control at home. Like wild as shit. Go to a restaurant. I ain't order this shit like loud, like making a scene. So one time I had to be like, man, shut the fuck up.
that's disrespectful.
Me saying that? I don't give a fuck.
Well,
That's why I
there you go.
disagree. You got it. I ain't waiting to get home. I'm like, young, shut the fuck up. First of all,
You don't think you could have said that without disrespecting?
nah, fuck her.
Oh, well, there you go.
she
See, that's a
rolling-
different situation.
Why was you with her?
Wow.
Why?
You was fast.
That nigga picker, bro.
I hate him.
That pussy was
motherfucker
good.
pussy was
His
good.
picker, bro.
Nah,
He
I
not
feel
picker.
that. I feel that. You tolerate things
What in
different
the
when the pussy good.
And
Nah,
she
fuck
was a twin.
Fuck that.
Mature ass nigga.
You should have went to the next.
Hey,
Hey, shut up.
I feel that. Shit, what I'm back.
Nah, yeah, no, yeah.
But yeah, like
These
like,
niggas
Nah,
is
nah.
what's wrong with the society today.
It's like, nah,
This nigga
like,
stupid
nah.
as
nah,
shit,
but nah,
Mo.
no bullshit. Like sometimes you can't wait to get home to check. Like, and then when you get home, it's like you ain't the shorty I thought you was. You got to go.
After you could have did that right there.
Nah,
You
she
coulda
gonna
been
be able to
peacefully-
see it on me.
You
It's
could
not.
have been peacefully.
Nah, y'all talking like
I
I'm
give
talking.
energy without talking.
I'm talking about-
as soon as something happen that I don't like, she gonna see it on me. She gonna see it. She gonna feel it.
Nah,
from
nah,
me
I'm
without
talking
me
about-
saying
I-
I'm
nothing.
glad we're having
I
this
know
discussion.
this. You know
because
this
it goes
girl. This
into
ain't
my
the
thesis.
first time
No,
y'all hung out.
I agree with Jizzle because
This is beautiful.
You don't let everybody know your business.
That's true.
Some shit you gotta be like, all right,
Go
we
in the
gonna handle
house.
this when we get home.
Exactly.
But at the same time, if you get outrageous, you gotta put that disrespect, like put your foot
Yeah,
down.
but like you would know, you
Like
would know
Jaden
her.
Will.
You would know her
Right,
already.
He said you got to put that disrespect down.
Yeah.
Nah, you
Hell
would know
yes,
her.
you do.
No, you don't have to disrespect them. There's
Man,
ways to
fuck
be a
her.
man
Yeah,
about yours.
but
Go ahead,
like-
Jizzle.
Bitch,
So-
get in the car.
So what you guys are saying is this, right? So like the things you accept in private, you accept in public. So if you letting her do that disrespect bullshit in private, she's going to do it in public. So why would you expect?
What if what she
so,
does at home is not considered disrespect
Hey,
until
nah,
you get out the house?
But
No,
no,
that's disrespect.
Nah,
No.
but check this.
But some
Well,
people-
there's a boundary right there.
yeah,
because
some
you
people,
could, y'all might have
play around
discussions.
in the house and
Yeah.
it's considered playing. But when you out in public, it could be considered a form of demeaning you. Because when you are in closed doors,
Give
y'all
me an
might
example.
play like that.
Yeah.
You might call your lady a bitch when you behind closed doors on some playing shit.
You might say that.
That's my point.
not
That's my
even
point.
that.
You
But
might say
it's
Alright.
still disrespectful if
Alright.
you say it in public.
All right, it's not.
No
So
way
look,
around
this is
it.
an example. I ain't never experienced nothing like this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of men have because they like stuff like this, right? So,
Oh shit. This shit about to be funny. Go ahead.
Dive in. I don't care. Wait.
all right,
Come
so
on.
So I can't wait.
I don't even know how to say this.
I just seen the smirk on this
Oral
nigga's face. Like,
sex.
come
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
All right, so look, oral sex. Correct me if I'm wrong. Niggas be playing with their significant other and be saying like some raw ass shit, like yeah, suck this dick.
I don't do that to my lady.
Look at you. Look at you.
Nah, that should have thrown me off. I might get sold.
Keep going, yeah.
All right, so now,
Keep going,
so
yeah.
look,
Nah, some niggas
you might
freaky
be
like
chilling
that.
and you be like, hey, Give me some head. Y'all be fucking with each other.
Yeah.
She ain't taking it
Like
no
that.
kind of way.
Yeah, yeah.
But if y'all out, yeah, but
Public,
say,
you like,
but
give me
say
some
you
head.
over your friend house
Nah,
or
that's
something, maybe
disrespectful.
take you home, give me some head or something. She can.
And she like, nigga,
that's-
my mother's here.
Nah, that's disrespectful.
That's
bro.
disrespectful. Yeah, but that's what y'all. That's how
At
y'all.
home,
That's what y'all doing private.
converse.
Yeah.
So what
So
I'm
it-
going with it
It's
is like,
Hey,
you
Jay.
can't even grab like
Jay.
I wouldn't grab my lady's ass in front of her mother or father or grandparents.
that's where I was going with it though. But
I'm
like,
grabbing ass. I'm
But what she
sorry.
be
in
like?
front of the.
I'm grabbing ass wherever. We
Nigga,
hug.
I
I'm
got
grabbing
daughters.
ass.
nah,
It's gonna be a problem.
That's a little
Hey, Jay,
strange.
That's
But what-
disrespectful.
what if
Nigga,
she
you
like-
gonna get into it.
What
Good
if-
bump.
Y'all
Jay.
tripping? You think?
And she got to drag you out the door. I might. Huh?
What she be like? Not like this.
That shit was like that. Nah, she was cool, but I don't know what's wrong with this nigga. I don't
Shut
know why he
up.
left her alone.
Shut
he said
up.
she was dingy and shit. It was a good girl.
Shut up.
I remember he
Right.
told
But
me.
when I say she was like that,
He was afraid
but
of
her
love.
jokes was up here, bro. She was good, but it was funny.
All right, but see, you're looking at it outside of being in a relationship with the person.
I mean,
That's
ain't
why
hit it.
I-
But they got along
He was
fine.
actually,
Like
he was actually in a
having
relationship
fun,
with
bro.
her.
They was having
So why
fun.
it ain't last?
I don't know what's wrong with him, bro. I don't think he know what he want.
Nah.
You did say that before.
I'm dead ass. She was not a bad girl.
She's
To you.
still around.
Tell you, it's
You
different.
just got tired. Like
It's different.
I can't
for-
deal with this shit.
I don't never get
Fine,
tired. I don't never get tired.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Just what you
I'm
about
just
to
not
say,
gonna
yeah.
sell.
I forgot, son.
That's-
Oh,
'cause
this,
I had,
all this talking.
I had
That's
some
all
more.
the talking.
I had something too, but that joke slipped my
phone might
mind.
help
jump
you.
through.
Your phone
son.
might
That
help
jump
you.
through me. Y'all. Nah, I ain't write it down, son.
Repeat. Hold on. Repeat your thesis
And it
again.
might come back.
I deleted this, son. Fuck.
Nah,
Repeat
but
your
look, all right. So I went through an instance
Oh.
also with my ex. I got a couple stories, not like his. That shit was raw because I just don't deal with that much nonsense. Like nigga, I would leave her. I would leave her right there. She like, who fucking kids it is? I'm walking the hell off.
But
Yeah.
all right, I don't mean to cut you off, but remember, I want to say last episode when I was talking about red flags,
Yeah.
it was like that's a red flag that I was.
That's a
like, all right,
100% red flag.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, let me disrespect
maybe
her.
she'll get better
100%.
type shit.
So where I was going with it was like,
Hold on, why you going to let I cut my man off?
Nah,
Hey.
because I'm gonna remember my story because I lived through it.
no,
You
I'm
go
gonna remember.
ahead.
I'm gonna remember it too. So you can go ahead.
So
I might
I had
Somebody go.
nah. All right. So and remember when I said there got to be room for growth? They got 1.5 times.
Yeah.
So both of my exes checked that shit at the door the next time. So with my first one, we was at Outback, I believe, in Rivertown, and it was late, and they got the order wrong. And I don't be tripping off of too much stuff. I'm like, man, I ain't. Just give me this then.
But how you handle it is important, is what you saying.
So she was getting irritated. So women are emotional. I know she's getting irritated and everything. We hungry because we ain't eat all day. And so the server, I know the server ain't the one who cooked the damn food.
For sure.
Like the server, they take your order, they go back and put it up there, and the people who cook the food. The chefs cook the food. She came back probably like a couple minutes before the food would have been ready. Like, I'm sorry, but they said they don't have this. And so now she irritated, like, why you wait so long to tell us? I'm like, she probably just now figuring
Like, you
figuring
don't know
this
what
out.
happened.
Right?
Chill out.
Yeah. And so she's not going hard at her, but she's making this girl uncomfortable. And you could tell that my girl had an attitude at this time and everything. So I was like, you know what? I was like, hey, look, don't worry about it. We'll take it. I told her, like, chill out. I'm just going to pay for this because you irritating me now.
Yeah.
And you making me look a certain way. So I was like, look, chill out. Don't
That's
worry
where I was
about it.
going with
Boom, we going to pay for this. I'm going to pay for this. Don't even
Before it
worry.
got there,
Because
did
she
y'all-
wanted to
did y'all
pay. I was like,
discuss
nah,
it?
don't worry about it. I'm going to pay for this. Discuss what? How the fuck we know something like this going to happen? But I was like, look, I'm going to pay for it. It is what it is. Gave her a tip and everything. And we left. And she know I'm mad. And so we both sit in the car. And she all in her feelings. And I'm irritated at her ass. And she said something, right? She said something. So y'all know I don't.
Thin line.
I be
I
chill.
told you that line was thin.
I
The
be
nigga
chill.
said it.
I'm
What?
gonna tell
volcano
you
was
exactly.
bubbling.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how this went down.
Already don't like you right now, young.
Nah, yeah.
Motherfucking temperature.
So
was
she
on
going,
high.
she going off. How you going on this and that,
Oh,
such
no.
and such, and I'm like, and I'm explaining. I'm trying to explain to
That
her
is not how you
in a
address
regular
nothing.
tone. I'm trying to explain to her in a regular tone so it'll make sense to her, right? But she just over talking me, this and that, boom. And so I was like, hey, y'all, shut the fuck up. We in the car. No, I literally said, I was like, y'all, shut the fuck up. And I ain't never cussed at her before, nothing. I don't even take this tone with women. But she just, and I said that, right? And she shut up instantly. And then I went and I said what I had to say to her, right? Because when she was all this yelling, take me home, take
That's
me
the
home.
only tone she
This
knew.
and that. That's all. Yeah. Because the dysfunction that she's used to She's used to all that shit.
Yeah.
But I never had to talk to her like this. I never had to raise my voice like this or anything. And so while she take me home, blah blah blah, this and that going off, so I start driving towards her house like
Faster
all right.
like this.
and she keep going, and eventually I was like, shut the fuck up, and she shut up. And when she shut up, I said what I had to say or whatever. But I let her know, I was like, you not understanding what's going on. I said, I'm not here for all of this
Extra
dysfunction and all this extra stuff. I was like, it ain't her fault. I got to break down the whole situation to her. It's not her fault that they didn't have what they had. It's late. The girl don't make meals and everything. What I'm saying to her is starting to make sense. And now her whole countenance is starting to chill out and everything. She's starting to smooth out. We get on her exit and she look at me and she grabbed my hand like, I don't want to go home no more.
You immature motherfucker. But I'm gonna take you with me.
But
Come
I
on,
never
let's
had that. But I never had that problem with her no more.
Did you take her home or did you?
Nah, we went back to my
Oh,
job.
I bet you did.
But we never had a problem anymore after that.
Right.
Say,
Tighter.
kiss me.
But I wasn't going to do that. But I wasn't going to do that in the public. I agree with him. I'm not for all that.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Because like chiming off what he said, like my wife represents me everywhere we
A
go.
reflection.
Nah,
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah.
And everywhere
For
I
sure.
go, I respect my wife.
How
so
she
if
act
I
from
spaz
the
out,
way she dressed.
that shows my, you know what I'm saying, what she's dealing with, and that's crazy to me. Like so, like that's all I was gonna say. And I agree.
And you not even realizing not just that, but if you disrespect her and you go off on her, nigga, the mall, wherever y'all at, the restaurant, the people that's looking ain't looking at her like,
Yeah.
this
They looking at the leader.
ignorant little ghetto chick. If you go off her, they gonna be like, oh, this nigga here. Abusive, yeah.
Yeah, shit like that.
So you got to protect yourself and her in those times.
Nah, they probably
In an
like,
instance
oh,
like
that's
that.
a nigga. That ain't just a nigga.
Yeah.
That's a nigga.
But women gotta understand. So
Setting them tones, man. You gotta set those
I had another ex.
parameters.
When we was
Story time.
We was out Vegas,
Oh, shit.
and you know the
shit.
what's them dudes that always want you to the timeshare people always want you to check something out, and then they gonna give you something free and this and that, such and such. So we did the jump. We had some time on our hands. We did the jump. We came back the next day, I believe it was either later that evening or the next day to get whatever it was they was going to award us, right? And so they had a different manager there who wasn't there the day before. And so he's saying, nah, we can't do that because we don't even offer that. I don't even know who told you this because we don't even offer that. Like there's two big things. It's big thing, little thing. And so she was like, she started about to go off. No, but let me speak to this and that. So I'm like, hey, chill out. I was like, let me handle this because that ain't gonna get us nowhere right
Let's
there.
talk properly.
I was like,
right
hey,
now.
just go ahead, walk off. That ain't gonna get us nowhere. Let me handle this. And she like, but hey,
Said A.
yeah. And then I handled it. I talked to the dude, and what also happens with this is, I would say unconsciously, but I don't know, consciously, unconsciously, the person that we dealing with has a higher level of respect for me after
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Yeah.
Because for one, don't no man want to deal with no irate woman. Like you don't want to deal with no woman's ignorance and this and that, especially if it ain't your own.
Right.
And
That's
so
for
when
damn
he
sure.
like, damn, Slim really, he handled that. He got that, and then he looked out for exactly what the paper said. Once I had talked to this dude, and I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. And then we walking off, and she still in her little mode with her little attitude. What he say? This and that. It's like, look, we good. Got it. We got our helicopter ride. We got what we got. We good. Don't even worry. Don't worry about that. But all that other rowdy shit, it don't help.
That shit don't help nothing.
It don't help nothing.
That shit don't do nothing but escalate a problem.
For real.
But if I was to match her energy with this nigga or like just disrespectfully check her right there, if you disrespect your woman in front of me, I'm gonna lower my respect level for you.
Some people don't care about shit like that.
You not unconsciously you're going to see that and you're going to feel a certain way. All right, so put it like this. One, I'm looking at you like, just said, she's a reflection of you, right?
For sure.
This is the person you're with. If your woman is doing all this big wild stuff, I'm looking at it as you do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And you allow it.
And you allow it. Either you the same way or you a
entertain
sucker.
it. You entertain it. Yeah.
So my level of respect and how I'm going to deal with you afterwards. Hey,
Yeah, I agree.
I feel that. That's true.
That's why you gotta set that tone and parameters day one, man.
Yeah, but the disrespect part.
Nah, I agree with that.
No, you gotta set the tone and parameters day one.
I mean, of course.
If she know what type of man you are, she not gonna make those type of decisions.
Nah, women get in their feelings and they
I don't care if she's getting her
That's
feelings.
why you gotta
she's
check 'em.
gonna,
That's why I said-
That's why you gotta check them.
That's why I said women are more emotional than men.
we can go there.
But what about but what about murder?
I didn't kill the nigga.
We can go there. Don't worry about it. He got
Hey,
no thesis.
hey,
I'm pretty
hey.
sure I have a
Hey, also, woman make the nigga crazy though. Woman made you crazy a little
Women
bit.
make you crazy.
She made you crazy a little bit.
Who
You
made
about
me
to spend?
crazy?
You was in the car.
Crazy.
Shut the fuck up! I never cursed. You made me curse.
I ain't say that.
That's what he said.
that was an emotion.
Who got a pen?
It was, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. I knew what the hell I had to do to calm that beast.
Shut the motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up. And then after I said that and she shut up, my tone came down and I talked civilized. I can't, for one, the way my voice is set up, I can't do all that yelling stuff. Like 2 minutes of yelling for me, I ain't gonna have no voice.
He's my
I'm
friend.
big. You said what?
Nothing. Who got the pen?
It's subliminal. It's just
These motherfuckers,
subliminal.
man.
It's just subliminals, yo.
All right.
You ain't say your thesis yet, bro.
I'm about to say
Nah,
it
he
right,
about
I'm
to
about to say
spin.
it right now.
Off guard.
All right,
Off
bet.
guard.
He did it on purpose. I know
No.
about
Off
that.
Don't worry about that. Motherfucker. Hey. Come on.
And this shit equal value.
Okay.
All right,
I hope it is.
It
Nigga
better be,
lying
nigga. I
like
got
Jiggz.
it over your ass.
Shit ain't never equal value.
Jiggz, would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled every week for the rest of your life or get your butt cheeks pierced
You only got freaking 4 wisdoms. How you gonna do it every
No,
week?
he said every day.
every week for the rest of your life or get your butt cheeks pierced
Like
Kinda pierced what we
individually
talking
pierced
about.
or like pierced together?
to get clothes? Off guard. Off guard.
This nigga.
What you got for me?
Which one is it? He ain't answering.
Yes.
Man, pierce my fucking butt cheeks.
Damn.
Cause I ain't
Wow.
gonna do nothing but unpierce it. The fuck, it ain't gotta stay like that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they did it. I took it out.
True.
I took the piercing out.
Permanently pierced.
I respect
All right,
that.
so
Well, no, nigga. Nothing. Kill me.
would you rather be stuck in a phone booth with 10 snakes or 10 tarantulas?
What kind of snakes?
Venomous.
Tarantulas.
Venomous tarantulas.
The venomous tarantulas.
You going down
You said a
regardless.
phone booth?
No, you not.
You go
You said
down
10
regardless.
snakes or 10 tarantulas. I can
I
step on 10
take snakes.
tarantulas. Yeah, I'm taking it.
Oh,
I can't stand
God.
snakes.
All right, Jizzle.
What's up?
They jump your ass and wrap around your neck. You done.
Just sit on top of the phone.
Would you rather be a police officer or a firefighter?
I respect firefighter.
Why? Oh, you know all them niggas gay.
Whoa.
Wait, who
Oh,
the hell
God.
said that?
Talk about that. You want to talk about that?
Oh God.
All them niggas. So cops not gay to you? That's
Huh?
what you saying? Cops is
Yeah, they gay, but
heterosexual enough for you.
firefighters gayer.
This nigga gay as shit.
Woof.
Oh God.
Hope your house never set on fire.
It's the
They're like, what's his name?
He said set on fire. I told you them niggas be rubbing sticks, yeah.
He said police racist, firefighters gay.
Oh God. It's like,
Let me
nah.
ask y'all this question before you go, though.
Go ahead.
I'm going to ask all y'all.
Oh, here you go.
Would you would you guys rather do 5 years in jail or have a one-night stand baby?
Hold up, bro. One night stand, what? Baby?
Yeah.
Niggas, the fuck?
I'll take a one night stand, baby.
Child support for $3,000, Alex. Give a fuck about
I
no
might
one-night
go ahead
stand,
and
baby.
get my parole in 2.5.
Nah, you gotta be in jail. Nah, 5 years straight.
Get out good time.
I'm taking it to jail.
Get out good time.
18 years? 18
getting
years?
out.
I love that child.
And then
I
turn
get out
around
a
5
good
ain't
time.
yours?
Nah.
Say
Nah,
no.
that's fucked up. You ain't say that.
What's that
Nigga, that's
Kanye jump?
Kanye.
I,
Nah, y'all niggas
years.
cheat talking about I want parole in 2.5. No,
I
you
get
gotta
out
do
it.
the whole
I
5.
get out a good time.
Nah,
Dude,
whole
Yeah,
5.
I think I'll do
Nigga,
this.
2.5 good years. Hell,
I'm
y'all
doing
take
it.
that over fucking
I'm doing the
one
jail.
night stand,
You
baby.
locked up for life. I'm locked up for 5.
Yeah, you got
I
a
might
whole
take that
situation
5,
with that
Jack.
baby, man.
That'd be alright.
It depends on who it's with.
I think I'm a.
It depends on who it's with.
That nigga might
It's
become an
with a-
NBA star.
It's with a stranger. That's who it's with.
That nigga's rich now. Took care of me.
Nah, I'm
Thank
done.
you, son.
That's gambling with your
Let
life.
me hear
right
that
there.
B sides,
Still
brother.
love it.
Yeah, go ahead though.
All right, most men can't be trusted because they're passive.
Shit.
Trusted?
Yep. Because they're
Passive in life or passive in general? Like, what you talking?
In general, they passive.
In general, okay.
Passive men. All right, I'm gonna go with tails.
All right.
Boom.
All right.
Oh, one tails it is. All right, so
Break it down.
I disagree.
it's beautiful. It's good. All right, so
Watch he flip me. Watch you flip some
Nah,
shit.
I ain't gonna flip
Go ahead.
nothing. We could just go into it. I just want to talk about how men are passive and the different
Oh,
dynamics.
you
of
gonna
it.
give me an example of it? I'm gonna withhold my.
Oh, I got some examples.
I'm gonna
All right,
withhold
go
my
ahead, keep
joint
going.
because
So-
he about to do some shit.
You got many men are passive with women. There's many more men that's passive with other men, and you got the number one person that men are passive with is with themselves. So I say this, I'm gonna go straight into the example, right? Because it's so many different forms of passivity, and we see it like subliminals and stuff. That's passivity. People they'll say stuff or make posts about somebody, but won't say their name or won't address the individual straight up.
Yeah.
I ain't saying you gotta meet them face to face. You could call them if you're scared to say something to a man face. You could call them.
That makes sense.
Joker's scared to do that. But passivity, this topic, it runs deep because it's also masked. Like people mask their passivity with aggression and with pride. But we're gonna hit on that. I'm gonna hit on that a little later. But like I said, you got ways of subliminal ways where men are most passive, and even that's a way they're passive with men. Men are passive with women. You see this a lot, but it's not. I believe men are more passive with men than they are with women, but you see this a lot where we were just speaking on the instance where if your girl go off or something or whatever, you see a lot of men who's pretty much dominated by women. Like they could talk to them any kind of way, treat them any kind of way, and people brush it off as if they just being nonchalant about it. Like, I don't pay no attention to that. Nah, nigga, you scared to address it.
Right.
That's what that is. Like, it ain't that you don't care or you wanna mask it as forgiveness and I'm just ignoring that. Nah, you scared to address it. If we just call it like it is, you just do not want to address this thing because there's something in you that may be an insecurity or something. I don't know. There's several different reasons why passivity exists in people, period. But I'm just talking about men right now. But it could be an insecurity, which 9 times out of 10 is the case, where you like, I just don't even want to go through with this because you might be scared of the outcome or you just might be emasculated. But I'm gonna go through. AJ gave us an instance with I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, where you said the girls had tried to butt in line.
Oh yeah. At the valet.
Yeah, girls tried to butt in line at the valet. So it's a fine line between
They expected the butt.
it not meaning nothing to you and you being passive. So like when I was like, you let them go. They women. It's cold. Like we could just let them go.
Yeah.
That's genuinely how I feel about it. But if I'm irritated by it
And I don't say nothing.
and I don't say anything and I'm just like, and I try to mask it with chivalry, saying they're women, let it go. That's passivity.
Yeah.
And a lot of people feel certain ways about a lot of stuff, but will never say anything about it, and they go on in life like that,
Letting it build up.
and that's weak.
Passivity a word?
Yes, it is. You want to Google it?
I probably will. I ain't never heard that.
Google it.
I'll do it. Not right now.
It's a word. Even if it's not a word, it's a word because I just said it.
I
You did
Google
say
it
it,
for you.
But it's definitely a word though.
Hate debaters stamped.
Which I got.
Repeated.
Because you said you disagree too.
I disagree.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Only reason I do disagree is because you can trust them, but you will trust them to be themselves.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying though.
For
I
sure
already,
I know
I already
what
knew
you're
you was gonna
saying.
say
For sure I
that.
know
Try
what
to
you're
use my shit against
For
me.
sure, I know what you're saying. You know that. Hey, I was definitely thinking that. I was looking. I was like,
I already knew you was gonna try to
I
use
got
it
your
against me.
ass.
Yeah.
But look,
So
Yeah,
without that,
I'ma
do you
say
agree
that-
or disagree?
I'm talking about you can't trust them to be a man's man. You can't trust them to make man-like decisions. You can't trust them to be 100% real with you or to be 100% real in any situation because you know that this exists in them when you see things like this or when you experience things like this.
They gotta unlearn a lot of things, man.
You do. But that's why I said the number one person we're passive with is ourselves. And I'll put myself out there because I found things that I was passive about.
shit. Listen. I'm trying to fight some of that shit right now. Most men motherfucking passive about shit.
And being
That's
controlling.
why
I think every man has that.
And
That's
being
why
controlling too.
That's what double standards come from.
that's masking your passivity right there.
But yeah, without that,
I agree.
guess I agree.
But you gotta let them go, man.
I agree.
You gotta let what go.
If you feeling passive towards somebody, you gotta let that shit go. Let them go.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean? Like, say if a woman dressed a certain way, right?
Mm.
And you trying to control how they dress, or
Yeah, exactly.
you, like
Controlling.
you can't go out. You can't go out like that, or this and
Not
that.
comfortable with it.
Huh? But why you still with them?
You probably will leave eventually.
That shit might make you more passive. Like,
It won't make sense for you to stay because you ain't comfortable.
but some niggas stay and be like, yeah.
So what I hate is this, right? I think all of us probably dealt with this on the job. When somebody does something wrong, but like are afraid to man up and say they did something wrong.
You talking about the individual or somebody
It's
else?
one of my examples too.
I hate that.
You talking
Like
about
as a man,
you talking about the individual or somebody else?
and like the individual that does something wrong,
Okay.
doesn't man up and just say he did something wrong. Like as a man, in my opinion, like if I do something wrong, I don't care if it's going like, I'm not gonna like let somebody else take that blame for that.
Right.
Like I'm gonna just man up and like, I did this. It was an accident. X, Y, Z.
Most people ain't gonna do that.
Because,
That's
like-
passive as hell.
Yeah, a lot of people.
They'll
not
sit
gonna
back
do
and
that.
let you take
Yeah,
let
say-
somebody else
That's
take the
probably,
blame for
that's
it.
I've
probably
been-
the best. The best
I've been in a
example.
position, right? And this is kind of what you were saying. Like I've been in a position where I had like at my job right now, right? I have a lot of leeway. I know if I get in trouble, I'm not gonna get fired. I know people that do not have that leeway that get in trouble, they gone. Like so I've been in positions where like I know I didn't make this mistake. But I would take up for him, like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. I did it.
I'll take care of it.
Whoop. I'll take care of it.
Right.
I won't get in trouble for that. Like I'll get in trouble, but like I won't get shamed like they would get shamed because they be like, "Oh, he does this. It's cool." Because I'll fix the situation as well. I'm not gonna sit there and just like, I guess, let it just marinate the little problem, whatever. I'm gonna fix the situation, tell the problem, whatever. And I cannot really respect a person that lets somebody just like take that blame for that. In life in general.
That's
feel
passive.
you.
That's passive as ever. And that's because they not a man about this.
Yeah.
I done been through that. I
And
don't
then
know
flip and
how
then
many
flip
times.
So
and
not
flip it
taking
and
not taking accountability is definitely a form of being passive as well.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that's what I was going with.
It definitely is.
So accountability.
Yeah,
as a
because
man.
you're willing to let somebody else take the fall for you.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to stand up because you're in fear of what'll happen to you, the outcomes of your actions.
Yeah.
the
You
result of
you
your
think it
actions.
you
Yeah.
think it super selfish.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And see, you got a lot of men, they passive with women, because I'm going to hit on all of them. Passive with women, passive with men, and being
Passive with
passive
yourself.
with yourself. A lot of men are passive with women because they feel like, and it's a fine line between this also, between passivity and really being tactful. Like when people say happy wife, happy life, like,
I don't
man,
do that.
I believe it,
I don't.
but I just think a lot of people use that to cover up their passivity. So a lot of men just don't like to go back and forth. I don't like to go back and forth with no woman, period. I don't like going back and forth, arguing and yelling and all that stuff. We can have a healthy argument. It doesn't have to be screaming and all this. We could, argument doesn't mean yelling and cussing.
I feel
Argument
that way,
is just a disagreement, and we can have that.
Right.
But if you want to go to these levels with it,
Yeah.
I'm the type of dude, like, once I find myself getting there, because I'll go far. And I don't say stuff that I don't mean. I'm just sorry that I said it. But I'm the type of person, I try to my best to avoid those situations. I'm not being passive. I'm being tactful.
Yeah.
Because we're going to address these later, but I'm wise enough to know that in this moment, you and your feelings, that's why you saying what you're saying, and I'm about to be in my feelings and I'm about to do something or whatever, or say something that's going to hurt you, and that's not my intentions. Some men is just like, I'm just going to shut up. Like, it's not even worth going through this.
Right.
It's not even worth dealing with this, such and such.
That's
you
what-
passive.
That's that quote you said though. Happy wife, happy life. And I don't agree with that.
No, I think that goes.
That's part of it.
Swinging door.
I think that's part. I think they use that quote to mask that. But happy wife, happy life I believe it has a. For me, in my understanding, I believe it does have a deeper meaning. Also, because I think we just genuinely feel like I'm not gonna be alright unless my woman is alright anyway.
I got that point.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Sure.
doesn't
With
mean
that, I agree with
it doesn't
yeah.
mean bow down to her.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't saying that. I was saying like it doesn't. like how I was looking at it is like it doesn't mean how you feel. Like
Yeah.
fuck how you feel. It's all about her. That's how I was going with it.
Yeah.
But the way you directed it, I agree with it.
Yeah, I just feel like as men, we want our women to be happy, be comfortable, be safe.
Yeah.
That's what it means to me. But
Yeah,
I feel like a
that
lot of
makes
men
sense.
do mask their passivity just with that saying,
Yeah.
just because like, nigga, you just might be weak, and she understand it. And women,
She see it.
a lot of women love men that they can rule.
Right.
That's part of the fall. It says your desire will be for the man, but he shall rule over you. Those were God's words, not mine. But if you can find a man that ain't gonna rule over you, they gonna do what they can. They gonna take advantage. But that's those passive men that allow these things to happen. Y'all got something before I go on?
Not going.
I don't got nothing. Cause I actually do feel like that's a form of being passive as well. It's definitely that. You looking past anything that you're uncomfortable with, and saying to yourself and giving it that excuse. Like you shouldn't make excuses. You should address it and try to get better every time. Like
It's a way you should
address
address it.
it.
But definitely address it.
I ain't saying be disrespectful or act on emotion and just lash out. I'm saying like address it and get better. Don't just look at it like
That's not healthy.
and be uncomfortable like.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
And then
but
just sit in it.
But you got people who address it with aggression, which is also a form of passivity. It just doesn't look like it. And,
So explain that.
all right,
don't
so
understand.
the instance that Deuce gave us with the girl in the store, right? He got irritated to a point where he was just like, "Shut the fuck up," or what you say too? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. That's being aggressive. Like that's not tactful, and it's not addressing the issue also. And so like because it's embarrassing. So if you out with your girl and she's embarrassing you in public, there's a way that you could check that. Like I told you, I did with my ex. Hey, look, let me handle this. Chill out because this ain't gonna get us nowhere. Like this right here, it ain't working, and I'm not trying to hear it, so I know he ain't trying to hear it.
It's not to embarrass her as well.
Yeah, but to shut the fuck up, that's mad. Really, that's masking the passivity with aggression, because you can be assertive with tact, or you can be aggressive. Now, both of them, what they both have in common is both of them are forceful. So meaning you do have to be forceful with what you're doing, but you'll do it in a way. Assertive means you're doing it in a way that's graceful, and it means I'm taking control of this situation, and it's going to turn out good. It's going to turn out well for all of us. Or even if it doesn't, I'm just making sure it doesn't turn out bad for all of us. Aggression is
Fuck it. However it turned out, it turned out.
yeah.
Okay.
Like you just that's what happens with that aggression.
It is what it is.
Body language gets serious, tone gets deeper,
How's that a form of
voice
being
gets
passive though?
gets louder. What? Because you're still not trying to address the situation. You're just trying to
lashed out.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. You just let some emotion out. You really
There you go.
didn't.
Yeah.
Right.
You really
The way
didn't
you
grow
go-
anything.
But
Where
it
you
makes
go.
it makes it look like masculinity, but it's toxic masculinity.
You just made a reaction.
Yeah.
It
It's
wasn't
not
a-
it's not healthy. It's not conducive to anything except for destroying whatever it is that you have right here. But men are like that with men. Men are like that with men. We let a lot of stuff slide. Like, now granted, a lot of stuff might not be serious to us, so you could just wipe it off and be like, we got the saying, charge it to the game. It ain't no big deal. But if it's something that really irritates you, or you look at something a certain way, address it.
Right.
Like but you ain't got to be like, dog, you a bitch ass nigga for this.
Yeah.
That's aggression,
Yeah.
and that's a form of passivity, because it's no, if I come at you with words like that, how do I expect you to respond? There's no way I can expect you to be like, you know what, you right, I am a bitch ass nigga for that. I shouldn't have done that.
Every action has a
So
reaction.
you know what, you right.
Yeah.
That was some bitch ass shit.
We talked about this when I was at the gas station in White, cause I knew I was in the wrong,
Yeah,
and the way he reacted made me have a reaction
But you wanted all the smoke with that statement.
with that statement. But
You
at
was
first,
a bitch ass nigga.
nah.
What you wanna do? Nah, I'm
yeah.
not saying.
When you say
Yeah, when you
And
say
see-
that.
and so you're not really addressing
Oh,
the
yeah,
issue.
yeah.
You're performing in an aggressive manner. It's not addressing the issue. That's a form of passivity. but you try to make it look like you a man about yours and you masculine, blah blah. You got all this rah rah going on, but you not solving anything. Yeah. It's not addressing any issues. For instance, with our whole Cleveland experience, I had to say something because it bothered me. I could have just been like, nah, nigga, that was some bitch ass shit, this and that. But I'm like, nah, that wouldn't have been conducive to anything with the whole ride situation and everything.
I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Nah,
I got you.
With the whole ride situation and everything, to me, I feel like it was a passive situation because I'm like, damn, nigga ain't even wait for us to get off the plane. Rolled out, hit us with a text. Could have just said no. But I really had to just sit on that, like, because I'm going to say something about it. It's just about how I do it. And I was like, I gotta let this. I thought
nigga said riot. He said riot.
Nah, he said riot.
What did I say?
He said riot. I thought
But
you said riot.
riot too.
I thought you said riot, but you said riot.
That must have been a down south coming out of me.
Definitely not a Cleveland.
We below the Mason-Dixon line. The ride. But nah, but I had.
Still sound like you said right. Well, go ahead.
Screw you, nigga. But nah, but it would have been passive of me to just feel a certain way about it and not say anything.
Yeah. I mean, as men, I expect that.
Yeah.
I expect us to address it and move forward. I ain't expecting nobody to treat me funny and, you know what I'm saying, and just be over here with it, because then it's like, I don't feel like we men. Now I feel like I can't trust you. Like, for sure.
Fuck, we in middle school?
Nigga, that's what I said.
In that example, I understand. In that example, I understand.
What else you got?
Damn, y'all niggas. All right.
Now, I do feel like...
Oh, I win already. I'm trying.
Okay, I'm going to tie the other conversation to your thesis that just went.
Well, conversation.
As far as us being men and us not discussing it and getting past it, right? And the other one is we... Like, the other example we had was like us saying like, I loved you at a point, but now it's fuck you, right? And we never addressed it, and we never came to an agreement that both of us feel like fuck each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say fuck him, but you never gave him a chance to like make it better. Like, you never spoke to him like, you know what? That's not, I don't even feel like that's closure. That's not closure. That's just having an understanding with your man. You give a motherfucking, you want understanding between one another, because that's what I feel like that's what a relationship is. It's give and take. You talk. If you don't understand what the fuck that motherfucker mean, then how can you say fuck him?
That's a good question.
Oh, say that again.
How you gonna say fuck a person when you don't even know what they mean?
You don't know. You don't even know his side.
You don't know why they are how they are. So how you gonna say fuck them?
Yeah, you don't know you don't know the other person's side of why they're saying that.
But if within it they don't even care to let you know, to try and let you know,
it's passive.
To try and tell you how they feel. If they just reacting, then it's fuck you. That's when it's like, okay, well, he's not even trying to make
it's
an
just
effort to do
toxic
this,
masculinity,
so it's like,
and you being fed by it. His toxic masculinity is all it's doing is feeding your toxic masculinity. Yeah. I'm not gonna give you that response. Like, it don't. You could feel like he felt like fuck me at one point in time. That shit don't bother. That's your problem. It ain't my problem. And I ain't never withhold nothing from you. I was never like, I told you, if I love you, dog, I'm always gonna have love for you. We don't have to be tight friends like that anymore. Yeah. But we can have a discussion about what went down, and then we could decide to just be cordial. Like, we ain't gotta be buddy and all that.
But I feel like the thing that the example we discussing, right? I'm not gonna say no names, nothing like that, but I'm saying like the only thing that made that bad was the second thing that transpired after, you know what I'm saying, the discussion of business, right? Second thing that transpired is what made that bad. Now, that was a situation where it's like almost like unforgivable. Like, that situation was like almost like unforgivable. So it was like hard to reconcile that, even though I don't feel like those two parties hate each other as much anymore, because they already sort of handled business.
The steam.
Yeah, both of them are passive. Both of them handle that. Both of them handle that in a passive way. If I feel like I gotta whoop your ass to get a point across, that's passive as shit. You ain't even try to talk about it. It was just straight. Nah, when I see him, we gonna have to throw down.
But they could have.
You could have talked after it.
My point.
But you going to it with too much hostility and aggression already.
That was my point. Yeah. The other man should have said, you know what, I understand how you feel. Come on, we can do it. But we're gonna have to talk after.
He ain't want to talk.
He should have talked from the beginning.
I don't think none of them
Yeah.
wanted to talk.
Should've talked
They was
from
just
the
avoid.
beginning.
Should've talked.
That's what I'm
One
saying.
talk-
Both
One
of them-
party was just avoiding the whole thing, and the other party was just like, I need to get this off my chest. We need to do this.
That's what I'm
'cause
saying.
This is unforgivable.
Both of them was passive. One just looked like aggression, and the other one just looked like pussy.
I
One
don't
looked like
think-
aggression. One looked like he was scared. It was just.
I don't think the first party was more aggression. It was like something that just needed to be done. Like
It was aggression. Yeah, but it didn't need to be done though.
I feel
That's
like
the
it
thing.
did.
So no, because for one, I ain't gonna go too deep on this podcast
I
about
wanna
it.
let
But
that
you
go.
not taking ownership for your position in all of this.
of course you do have a
That
position.
Yeah,
whole-
that's passive, and you taking everything out on him because something happened to you.
That whole situation is a movie, man.
Yeah,
If you think about it.
It is.
you taking but you taking the situation out on him that he didn't do. Somebody else did something to you, and you taking this shit out on him, a nigga that you used to love.
But if he caused it,
He ain't cause it.
He did.
That nigga didn't cause it.
man, he had
It was
to
a-
for him to still go that far.
You got to
with it.
take ownership of
How
your
you-
own shit.
said
Okay,
that
so
nigga.
why was the
You
other
got-
man avoiding it if
He
he
said
didn't
that
have
nigga.
nothing to do with nothing? Why avoid it if you ain't had nothing?
We gonna
to do with
talk. We'll talk about it.
I'm just
We'll talk
saying.
about it
After,
afterwards.
yeah.
But regardless, the resolve of all of it was passive. It was passive. Nobody wanted to address
I
anything.
feel like they still should have spoke. So because they didn't
ain't
speak,
speaking
it
about
definitely
shit.
was passive. Because
Yeah.
because
on
I
the-
love you,
It depends on
that's
the
the whole
situation.
reason
To be
I
as
even
cool.
want to whoop your ass.
That
To be
depends
as
on the
cool.
situation.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
If
the
we gonna
conversation
take it to
I'ma give you.
fisticuffs, period,
Fuck.
like respectful fisticuffs, the way I want one-on-one, I loved you to a point. So if we couldn't discuss it after that,
Man, whatever, man.
It hurt me to put these hands on you.
nah, it's
Man,
just
yeah.
being willing, being
But I'm
willing
gonna
to
do
keep-
it.
That nigga sound like a parent.
What I'm saying is the fact that he
It's
was
gonna hurt
willing
me
to
more than
keep
it's
it
gonna hurt you.
respectful.
Yeah.
He wanted to keep it respectful, but he wanted to let that aggression off.
Yeah.
It wasn't like beef, like how niggas carry it.
Yeah.
It was respectful, and he wanted to keep it fisticuffs.
Because if it was a random, it'd be a
That's
whole
what I'm
different
saying. It'd
situation.
been way different
Yeah.
within that situation. So you could tell it was love there. So if it's love there, you should be willing to discuss that
Still,
shit
it's
after.
still love there.
It wasn't
Now,
no love
whether
there.
you willing
it
to
wasn't
treat
no
that
love. It
motherfucker
was
the
just
same
so-
way
it's
is on
just too
you,
much
or if
emotion.
you willing to like forgive.
It wasn't no love. It
Like
was
he-
just too
'cause
much
I don't
emotion.
think he forgive him,
Yeah. No, of course he don't. He don't want to. He said he ain't going to, and that's fine.
and I feel that. But
That's
y'all should
fine
have
for him.
discussed it. You should discuss it.
I agree. That's why I said it's
Put your
a.
foot in
Because
his
why
shoe.
not? You ain't even leaving room to forgive because you don't. That's why probably why you don't want to discuss it because you don't want to forgive him.
He ain't gotta forgive him.
He don't. Nobody ain't gotta do nothing.
All right,
You
you,
saying
you
that's
said
your
you said put your foot in his shoes, right?
Yeah.
So look at this.
And everybody perspective is
Oh,
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
different
act-
when you put your foot in.
No,
his
I'm
shoe.
gonna act just like
It
how
is,
Trip was, but we gonna discuss
I've
that
been
shit.
in worse situations with that
I understand, but
discuss
you're
because of niggas that I fuck with, that I love.
You're a
With your
different
God-friend,
individual though.
Like,
Nigga,
you
this was
stand on
before.
something.
This was before my relationship with God.
It ain't
Okay.
even. I didn't say that, but I'm saying you're a different type of person. You're a different type of individual.
But all right, so look, and people have a respect for me because of that.
They do.
And every man wants respect, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't demand respect. Respect has to be commanded. Your character commands respect. What men try to do, which is also toxic masculinity, they try to demand respect. They try to make people respect you.
Take it.
I don't got to tell nobody to respect me. People are just going to respect me just because of who I am. People call me an asshole,
How you move about,
but they
through
still
life,
love
what
me.
you saying.
Yeah. How I carry stuff. Like I still show love to people that did me wrong, not being passive. But I'm just going to always show that love because one, that's who I am. I choose not to hurt, not to hold on to hurt and everything because it's going to make me look at you a certain way. And when my mind goes there, my mind goes there.
Yeah.
Like it don't go to just know I want to beat you up. It goes to I want to end your life, and I hate feeling like that about people.
Yeah, I don't think I have
you
no
hold
middle
yourself
ground.
accountable as well within your actions.
Yeah, every
because
man
yeah,
has
that's why-
to.
your
That's what I
thoughts- your
said.
thoughts too. Yeah,
That's why I said
feel like
the
that
number
too.
one person
I feel
people
that
are
way.
passive with is themselves.
I feel that
They
way.
don't hold themselves accountable to their own shit, and they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't have no middle ground. I'm
Yeah.
either hot or I'm cold. Like,
Nah, I understand, but
My family is the same way. That's why niggas can't stay out of trouble. But because one, he's passive. They've been passive with themselves. People, even several of my friends, just passive with yourself. When you do not want to, when you ignore shit about yourself, and you're like, I'm just not going to deal with this. It just gets worse and gets worse and gets worse. It builds up over time, and you're not realizing it because there's such small steps. Like when you're just, you can walk and walk and walk, right? You could be, when you go outside, they say we're gonna walk 5 miles. Before you start walking, 5 miles seem like a long
Forever.
ass
Yeah.
But all you taking step after step. It ain't nothing but 1.5 steps. But the more and more steps you take, the more and more you're closing in on them 5 miles. Eventually, it's going to equal 5. It's the same thing with your life. If you ain't exhibiting certain disciplines, or you just keep ignoring stuff, these things just pile on, and allows itself to get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Don't go too deep in that one though.
That's a thesis.
I was gonna do that today though. That's crazy.
But that's that
I feel
passivity
that.
that allows people to do that though.
I feel that.
And then what you ain't realizing is because you decide not to deal with your own mess,
Yeah.
everybody around you got to feel the effects of it, which is undeserving of them. But I don't want to keep going on.
I feel that.
I feel it too. I mean, the beautiful thing about life is you can control who's around you, man.
But that's why passive men can't be trusted.
Why? Because you control people around you?
Nah,
Oh, I'm about to say, what the hell?
because they don't deal with themselves.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
how can I how can I trust you with something that I care about and you can't even deal with yourself? Like I can't even trust you to deal with yourself. How am I gonna trust you to deal with something that I care about?
Yeah.
When you hand your daughter over to a man, if a man come to you and asks you for your blessing, and you like, this a suspect ass nigga, like he weak, you gonna give him your blessing because it matter to y'all.
You said
Now,
it mattered?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was that when you said I was like,
It depends.
Nigga, you said it too.
No, I was like, I would thought I was the only one that
Man,
said
that
it.
always, shit like that matters. Only because
It matters a
like,
lot.
I would want my daughter to value my word. You know what I'm saying? Value what I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So within those moments when I'm talking to her, because I probably wouldn't be talking to him. Like I probably would be like, we're gonna have to discuss that or something like that. But when I
See, that's the difference. I'm gonna be talking to him.
Fuck with
Yeah.
it.
See,
Like,
I'll
you gotta
talk
talk to him.
I'll talk to him, but I want her to understand.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's because he doesn't mean anything to me in that moment.
he does.
But he does though.
Not exactly.
For me, right?
See,
If your daughter loves him, that nigga.
he will, but his understanding won't be what the fuck I care about. Her understanding
what you care
of
about,
what I
man.
see in him.
No, but see, so this is we know I'm different, right?
His
That's why we
understanding
share
doesn't
these
matter.
perspectives because people not thinking like this.
So you wouldn't talk to your daughter about it. You would
Yeah,
talk
of
to
course
him.
I'm gonna talk to my daughter about it, but the blunt of my conversation, the majority of my conversation is gonna be with him. So if this man comes to me and asks for my daughter hand in marriage, and I see some flaws that I feel like some character flaws that I feel like my
would
daughter
say
would be
it.
in
You
danger
would
with. It's how you do it.
No, I ain't saying be.
So that's what I'm saying.
You would say it, but then
It's
after
how
he
I
leave,
address it. No,
and
I'm a
he's like-
pour
he
it
accepted,
to
like,
him.
You know,
Nah,
damn,
it's-
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah,
You know,
that's not
let's
gonna be
have a
it.
discussing it.
That's not gonna be it.
It's a way you can encourage it.
I'm a pour into him because for one, my daughter, they love each other.
Yeah,
So like, if I told him no, what really is stopping him from marrying my daughter?
exactly.
But now we probably build up a form of resentment, and now he's gonna be less receptive of what I got to say to him.
Yeah.
So
Depending on how you bring them.
but now I got to take him under. All right. Now I got to pour into this. If I see these character flaws like responsibility or something, this and that, we gonna have some discussions, and I'm gonna pour into this man to help him grow. I want to help him realize he got to look in the mirror. When you stand in front of, I was just talking to Wayne about this the other day because this is what men don't realize, and women don't realize this. A woman can't tell a man how to be a man. Like she can say all the things that might be true. She could be speaking 100% facts. 9 times out of 10, a man is not going to receive that from her because he don't identify her. He doesn't identify with the woman. But a man has to look in the mirror. When a man look at another man, you can look at a man and see how he carry himself, and you know this is a man's man.
Yeah.
That man got integrity. That man got character. Like you look at him, like people, we don't even know Denzel Washington personally, but everybody believes Denzel Washington is a man's man. He don't have to brag about nothing. People come out with stories about Denzel Washington.
I used to think Will Smith was a man's man.
That's a different situation.
He
Keep
keep
on.
trying. He keep trying to get me to.
I mean, he's a respectful
Go up
dude, though.
against
He's
niggas.
respectful. I'm just saying. But I used to think that until
Until what?
recent.
Tell these
Shit.
silent
Nah,
niggas
but
media
men
and
but
shit.
men have
Ain't
to
no
look in the
media.
mirror.
They did an interview on that shit.
Nah, but men have to look in the mirror. When I stand in front of you, you gonna see what you lack. So if when he comes to me and say he wants my daughter hand in marriage, and I speak to him and I'm pointing to him, he's going to be able to see and sense what he's lacking, because he's a male. He's going to identify with the man.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I need to step my game up in this area. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, like, I took care of this girl very well. I made sure she did not have to suffer emotionally, mentally. I took care of her. She knows how to take care of herself. What can you offer this girl? Yeah. What can you offer my daughter? Can you protect her? Because you ain't getting married for you. Once y'all get married, this becomes y'all. Yeah. This is my conversation with him.
I understand,
Yeah. But he's going to see, like we all felt this. Can't no man lie about this. We all felt this where we stood toe to toe with another man and you felt smaller at one point in time.
I mean, my father, of course. I mean, I wasn't a man yet, though.
I'm not saying you felt like a sucker or like a punk or something, but a man made you feel like he was more man than you. Like damn, this is what's up with it.
You saying
I would want
statue
to be like
just
this dude. I'm not talking about physical. It's just the spirit of the man, just his presence, his tone, and everything. You be like, damn, that's a.
Nah, I ain't never felt like that. I felt more like enough. I felt more inspired. Like, damn, you know what?
Yeah, same.
I could be that.
Yeah,
I like
to
that.
be inspired by something.
I'm gonna put that in my toolbox. I'm
That's what I'm
try
saying.
to incorporate that within me. I understand that. Yeah, okay.
But some men, that may what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidate them. Because they won't deal, because they refuse to deal with themselves. That could intimidate them. When you come in front of a man's man and you see that you don't measure up, that could intimidate you and send you back to your little
avoid
cocoon.
that situation. Yeah.
Send you back to your cocoon and back to your vices and everything.
You're not ready for.
And then you try to defend that. Yeah.
Because within the moments you're not really ready, you know you ain't.
Exactly.
Some people built different.
But a lot of times when you have discussions like that, like I done had talks like that. You know, younger people have talks like that, but like their grandfathers and stuff like that. And they're like, what you gonna do with yourself? What you doing? Right? And you see, of course, you see more in your grandfather. He done more. He's accomplished more. He probably more comfortable than you are, right? And he's discussing it because he know more than you. He knows more. He's been through more.
Either take it,
and he cares enough, right? Mm-hmm. But it's something you got to go through on your own. So it's only so much pouring into you can even really do, because they got to be ready to receive that information and actually act on it, right? And of course they're gonna be inspired within the moment because they right in front of you. But when they're not in front of you, them same habits and things like that, like those vices and you know what I'm saying, they comfortable.
But you know, so at least you have. I mean, at least you have the know right now.
You told them. Yeah. But within that, the person who values your word, who can take that information more, who would feel more hurt about it, like, you know, when he recognized that, he seen that in you, and I want to marry you, she will be more better with holding him more accountable. Like, look, I wanted to, and this is what I want to do, but this is how you are, and I seen that in you.
Nah, but if he comes to you, then obviously he values your word.
Of course,
but that's why you don't
really
see me pouring into people.
He might still be, you know what I'm saying, within his own comfort zone. Like I could say that.
I
could say that.
For one, if you played a paramount role in your daughter's life,
I still wanted my female.
You said what happened?
Like I wanted my female, but I was fucked up. The way I operated was fucked up.
No.
So I operated fucked up. I was in my comfort level. I was used to doing what I was used to doing, to the point where I was justifying it. And I thought like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, ain't nothing wrong with this. Mm-hmm. Like how women be, ain't nothing wrong with me dressing how I dress. What's wrong with this? Mm-hmm. There's something wrong with that shit though.
I tell it got crazy.
Definitely.
But you operate in a certain way when you trying to be with a person is necessary. It's necessary. That growth is very necessary for the good of the relationship. Understanding
that has to be growth. That has to be like permanent growth. So where you're understanding,
you gotta be ready for it.
Exactly. But that goes to the discussion we had the other day when I was like, if y'all was to break up, would you go back to this?
I would though.
So that's what I'm saying. Growth is something permanent. You're not doing that for her. You do this for you. You a better man.
I'm not doing it for the relationship?
Nah.
So why the hell am I not dealing with more than one woman right now?
You shouldn't. You shouldn't
I should
want
be
that.
Dealing with everybody.
I don't want it. You shouldn't want to change for an individual or a situation, because both of those come to an end. Relationships can come to an end. People can die. If you change specifically for this reason and then you don't have this reason anymore,
then you would become your like. I mean, I don't feel like I'm a bad mother. I was a bad motherfucker before I got in a relationship. I just had a habit that was frowned upon when it come with women. If you're in a relationship, those are the habits I have. I don't feel like I'm a bad motherfucker. It's like you staying out late. It's really nothing wrong with it if you have nothing to do. But if you got a wife at home and you got to work in the morning, ain't no need for your ass to be outside late.
True.
Right? But it's frowned upon when you got somebody and you got to work.
That's something different.
It's the same thing. It's
nah,
when you
that's
got
something different
obligations,
than dealing
when you got responsibilities and obligations, you got to act according a certain way. You need to because it's conducive to continuously growing within that with that obligation and handling your business
and within yourself. So
but that's if the need is there.
What is so just to use your example, what is it to benefit to hang outside all times of night?
It's what you enjoy. That's it.
So you don't enjoy it no more.
Benefit.
You might, but it's not conducive to what you're trying to grow into.
So that's my point right there.
With your partner, that's the only reason though.
So you only try to grow because you with somebody.
Early just cause.
So he talking about career wise.
Nah, I'm not even talking. I'm just talking about personal growth. So you're only trying to grow because you're in this relationship. You say because it's not conducive to this relationship.
I never felt like it was nothing wrong with having options when you have no one. That's like saying I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm not eating meat. Why the fuck I'm not eating meat if I'm not a vegetarian? I haven't put no gate around my options. There's no gate.
Hold up, you lost me. You gotta say it again.
No, I got what he's saying.
Why am I gating my options if there's no reason for it? I don't have a reason to come in the house early at 8:00. I have money. I don't plan on. I'm not broke. Right? I'm not hurting. I don't gotta go to work. Ain't nobody waiting for me at home. If I want to go out, I can go out. You can crave going out when you have nobody at home.
He said, "Where's the growth, though?"
But I'm gonna entertain this, but I'm not gonna go.
I just want to understand.
I'm not gonna go too far. We could discuss it afterwards. But I'm gonna entertain this part. I'm just not gonna go too far with it. But it's because so you joined with somebody that you like. I see potential in what this thing could be, and then you start changing.
Yeah.
So. Are you changing for this, or are you changing to be a better individual?
Both. Because I want to be better for her.
So if you're changing to be a better individual.
For her, yeah.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. You're changing for something outside of self. That's not lasting. That's not something permanent. You could be a better individual for yourself, and you will automatically be a better individual for her.
Right? Say my goal is to be married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I want for the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I have not found a bride. I have not found somebody yet, right? Mm-hmm. That means you would have to have options, right? To even find a person, you would have to have some type of freedom.
But you wasn't looking.
But
you wasn't looking.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not looking now for sure.
But
should I look later if it don't work?
Nah, but you wasn't. But you wasn't looking before. That's what you told us.
I never look, but having options leaves the door open for it.
So, but
that's
purposeless right there.
The options you have, right?
That's how I operate.
Options.
That's how you know it's genuine.
Are they all different options, or are they all on the same wavelength that you're trying to be on?
Okay.
I mean, his options let him.
I already don't operate
it wasn't
like that because what you see is not always what it is. So you can see a woman, you can go to the club and find a woman, right? You can see her like, damn, she ain't got no clothes on. Damn, why she with that girl? That girl is loose. I know her.
Right.
But that don't mean that woman is not trustworthy. That doesn't mean that woman is not even being, you know what I'm saying, can't be considered to be a wife. You don't really know her. You going off of what you see, right? Mm-hmm. So you got to leave the door open to be able to say, you know what? Let me see what she got going on. Because if you date with attention, like, I can't deal with that. But you really don't know.
But when you get in that relationship, if you get in a relationship with that person and they still doing the same shit,
then you operate and move along. But you
gotta move along.
You have to move along.
Why you even entertaining?
But the thing is, because
you don't know.
But are you dating these girls, or is just like sexual relations? Because I'm not looking for nothing.
Having fun.
But then, I mean, sexual relations. It's wanted, but it doesn't always happen. Let's be real. You're not fucking every girl you book. You're not fucking every girl you have a conversation with.
But you're not dating all of them either, though.
I don't date.
But the ones that you're not hitting,
I don't date. Listen,
All right, but let's say this for the next episode.
You dating me
Let's say
means
this.
we in a relationship.
Let's say this for the next.
That's how I feel about
Let's
it.
say this for the next episode.
That's how I feel
say
about
that.
it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Because there is,
You're right.
but the change part, like there is a personal development that should be 100% for self.
Right.
Like I'm not
But you
looking,
should have to
I'm
see,
not
like,
looking for a
unhealthiness
wife.
in it, right?
I'm not looking for a girlfriend right now. Like I'm not looking for my wife right now because I'm 100% trying to focus on myself, building myself, take care of what I need to do for myself. I will automatically be what she needs when we join, where I won't have to change something. Or I won't have to cut off this. I won't have to cut off that because I know that I know what I'm going to have to do when I get in this relationship. I'm working on that now, so that's just my being.
That's a very optimistic way of thinking about it, but life is not black and white, though.
That's what it is. It's like people saying I'm gonna stop cheating when I get married. No, you not, nigga.
Wait, you shouldn't have been cheating. Like, what you mean cheating?
Exactly my point. I'm gonna stop messing with other broads once I get married.
Duh.
Oh, once I
You
find
have
the
to.
one.
No, you don't.
You need
It would make sense. Why am
No,
I?
you don't.
Jiggz,
You think I'm gonna get it
you
all
need
out my
to be-
system?
I don't
You
want to
need-
limit my options.
I'm gonna
if
smoke
I
all
don't
this
have
crack
nobody.
before I go to
If I don't
jail.
have nobody.
You need
Oh
to
no,
be
I was
building-
dating.
Yeah.
I wasn't dating, and I found my wife.
That's what I'm saying.
But you need to be building towards that before you even think about dating.
So what you
somebody.
saying? Healthy habits?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Hell yeah.
If you fucking 4 different bitches, then you get in a relationship. What's
This
gonna
nigga.
stop you from fucking 4 different bitches?
The
Been there, done
relationship.
You gotta get that shit out your
The
system.
relationship.
Yeah,
is
that's what I
not
mean.
true.
It's
You
out
gotta
of my
get that
system.
shit out your system.
Yeah, and fucking get it out.
I done live.
Like, yeah, the fucking get
I'm
it
all
out.
yours.
You
little
don't
baby.
get it. You don't get it out of your system by going ham. Like I'm gonna go super ham to
You
get
go-
it out
you
my
get it
system.
out by starving.
That don't get it out your system. We grow.
Cause if
Yeah.
you
We are
We grow.
always growing. Like the more you get, the more you want.
if
Yes.
if you're always having sex every day of your life, and then you meet a girl, y'all only have sex 2 times a week.
But you don't feel that there should be.
Oh,
reason.
one time a month.
So you don't
Because
feel like,
women need to be emotionally coddled and mentally coddled
So you don't feel
to
like-
have that kind of intimacy with you where they gonna want sex often. If they don't get that, you ain't getting none. And now you're used to getting sex 2-3 times every week, and now you're getting it once every 2 months. Now that went once
Your
every
ass
6
cheating.
months.
Your
be
ass
alright.
cheating.
If you love
Ain't
your
no
bride-
man surviving that.
Your ass
Man,
cheat.
if you love your bride, you be alright.
Nah, your ass cheat.
You'll be alright.
Now
'Cause if
that's
you love her,
optimistic
you
thinking.
love her
God
enough
ain't
to
even make us.
understand her.
God ain't even make us for that.
If you love your bride, you gonna be getting it.
Yes,
more
there are
than
so
once a
many
month.
men. So many men, I
Who
ain't gonna
fell at
name
that.
no
Yeah.
names, who fell in that area because they thought they was good, and when she closed their legs, the arguments ensued. Their legs closed even tighter.
Them the same men. That's,
Something else.
Passive, right?
These are men that they didn't have temptation.
Common.
They never had
Common.
temptation as long as them legs was open. Nothing else ever caught their eyes as long as them legs was open. As soon as them legs closed for a nice period of time, because God made us. Sex is good. God made sex good for us. He knew what he was doing when he made it.
He made pork good.
He knew.
And we ain't eating that.
Look,
you ain't
he-
supposed to eat that. Pork is
He
good.
knew. No, he didn't.
Bacon is good.
Nah, it ain't good. It ain't good for you.
Nigga, it's good.
It
though.
might taste
According
good.
to your blood type,
It ain't
yes.
good for you.
The men just got they got to dive deep on that.
Pork is good.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, but he made sex good. Even in the word it says, don't withhold yourself from your spouse. Your body is not your own. So when they do that, we as men, we're not really emotionally connected to sex. So we need it. It's something that men need. You shouldn't be going months and years without it. But if you have to, you already going to need that discipline.
Hopefully, the relationship is good enough to where she wants you.
I don't think men need it. I think that's a weakness right
What's the weakness?
there. If you need sex,
Nigga, shut up.
It feel like a need,
All right.
but it ain't a need.
Peace,
It ain't
sis, for the next
Shut up,
episode.
grow the fuck up.
Talking about if you need sex.
Talking about some need
Nigga
sex.
try to use my words.
Say, shut up.
But speaking on growing the fuck up,
Yeah, let's dive in. Go ahead.
Nigga,
in
I'm
order to
virgin,
grow,
yeah.
Oh shit.
in order to grow, we got to be able to consider perspectives that aren't our own. Arguments are necessary. Debates are healthy. And we don't always have to agree to get along.
For sure.
Exactly.
We ought to hate debaters.
Appreciate y'all, man. Show that love, that free love.
I would say truly listen as well. Truly listen
Yeah.
to understand and not just to reply. Understand the other perspective without having to chime in sometimes. Not within us, but within you. All right, because we here to debate.
Take your
So
own
share hate and debate it.
I concur with
Take
Deuce.
your own advice, nigga.
Nigga, we on here. I'm going to talk shit because that's
Appreciate
Love
y'all.
y'all. Peace.
Yeah.
what this shit for.